All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me test my audio. Zizazer, Zizazer, Zizazer. She sells seashells by the seashore. All right. Let me let everyone matriculate. Ooh, SAT word. Matriculate. All right. Let everyone matriculate into the chats. Well, those who are going to come into the chat, let me share this in the Discord. How do I get rid of paste? Paste. Alright, what's up, guys? Man, look, Bush, if you have something to say, get on your PS4, send the invite, and get in the chat. Though you already know the Warlock has trash head, pun intended. You already know the Warlock has trash head, pun intended. You already know it does. But yeah, I'm gonna send it in. Should I play my? You know what? I'm gonna be a degenerate, and I'm gonna play Hunter today. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to play Hunter. Where? I want to thank all all two of my viewers. Appreciate it. But today's video has no real direction because so much shit has been going on the last like 2 weeks. Honestly, Kyle Rittenhouse got off. The McMichaels are going to jail. Look. I mean, we already established that these streamers can't keep their fucking mouths closed. We already established that. We already established that these streamers cannot keep their mouths closed. You know, that they will, excuse me, that the moment they find some tech, I mean, remember how I got pissed off at True Vanguard because that motherfucker immediately started talking about how good playing the game was. Yeah. Let me see. What should I use? What should I use? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you with Bush Boy AQ, also known as
you called me out.
Tropical
Yo,
Tyrant.
what with his trash? Yo, play over his trash.
My what?
Yo, what come with his trash?
Bruh, I barely play with other classes, so that's as good as it's gonna get. All right, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry.
No.
That's as good as it's gonna get.
You got Anubis, you got Verse, you got Stag.
That is true. I should put on Stag. No, actually, no, I'm not because I'm using Arc Buddy. Yeah, I'm using Arc Buddy, so I can't put on Stag. But gosh, oof. Man, what was I
Oh,
about to
there we
say?
go again.
What was I about to say? But yeah, like I was saying, so much shit has been going on with the whole Kyle Rittenhouse murders. Well, yeah, he did kill him, so yeah, there were murders. The whole
Ah!
the whole Kyle Rittenhouse situation, and
Nah.
Ahmad Arbery got justice. You know, all those boys are going to prison now
No,
for how long?
the gossip to me was funny because it's like the dude clearly said like I walked up to you, I put the gun in his face, and then he shot. I was like, nigga, well, look, what do you expect?
You know, so but yeah, um, and then the whole manosphere is on some hoes are winning shit. I don't
What
fucking
happened now?
apparently, uh, apparently, uh, ever since Kevin Samuels did did that interview with Brittany Renner, you have dudes in the manosphere talking about hoes are winning and all this other shit, right? And in the Discord I'm in, someone said hoes were winning, right? And became this whole shitstorm of just like, hoes are winning, you niggas are lame, because all y'all can say is that, looks fade and shit. In real life, y'all can't win like these hoes, and I'm just like, okay. And you know me, so like my
Excuse the premium.
consistent question to my consistent rebuttal to the hoes are winning term is, okay, if these hoes are winning, why do we see more and more women across age groups bitching and crying on the internet? Like if you're winning, you ain't saying shit.
Except eat a dick. Like,
You know what I mean?
no.
Have you ever complained about getting good room service? How dare you fold my sheets, bitch?
Yo,
Could you imagine that shit?
how dare you for
Did you just offer me? Did you just offer me extra food? You bastard! Like, you know what I mean? Like, no one complains. Like, could you imagine Tom Brady being like, I'm like what a 7-time Super Bowl QB. I'm trash. Could you like? I mean, no one
Yeah,
complains when
yeah,
they're
yes, I
winning.
can. Yes,
Well, I
yes, I
mean,
do.
for Tom Brady, you could say that maybe like, I should have been 8, right? It should have been 8 instead of 7, right? But like, realistically, like if they're winning, no one's complaining if they're winning. But
Yes, I do.
these women all over YouTube, like every avenue, these women have to say some shit. They're always complaining. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere. But hoes are winning. I'm like, all right, nigga, shit. And then I realized that there are guys out there who think that, like, for example, there are guys out there who are like, well, Magic Johnson has HIV, right? But he's rich, so he's winning. I'm like, nigga, if your standard of living is so low that you believe just having money makes it for having an incurable STD, I don't know what to tell you. Look, there's nothing we can talk about at that point. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Because to me, it's like, okay, I can change my income bracket. I can't get rid of AIDS
Yeah.
yet,
Hey, hey,
right? Yet,
Leroy.
for the foreseeable future. So, so I'm just like, niggas are just wilding, bro. Like,
Oh, another one.
Dwayne H. I don't know how many women that says that shit in real life, hoes are winning. That is true. I don't know anyone. I don't know any chicks that say hoes are winning in real life. In fact, it's you make a good point. Not even the women are saying hoes are winning. It's men saying hoes are winning. That's a great point, Dwayne.
Hey, man,
Not even the hoes are saying they're winning.
that's what happens when you go around the manosphere, man.
Like,
It's like a tide, man. Just always
I
change,
see, like
always change.
as good as as good as that, as good as the recently dropped like the Marasov chair is. That's still the best exotic for like, oh, I just still the best one, like still the best exotic, like,
I'm chilling.
yeah, still the best one. Oh, look, entertainment,
Uh,
dance, bitch, dance, yes,
Damn publicity.
dance, yes, yes, entertain us, swine. Entertain a swine.
Already?
I mean,
Wait,
he's a hunter, so I'm okay with
you
saying it.
want to that now?
This is for posterity, though. It's for variety.
So you're in the crucible right now?
Honestly, yeah, because I mean,
I'll bring the
again,
wild.
strikes ain't really hitting it, and
This is my code.
I want to try some sniping. Like I have
What you
this.
mean try to get in it? Like, your GM left also in it?
Shut up, you bastard. Yeah, am I supposed to hitting it? Really? I like how you said that unironically. Like, you don't get the fuck out of here.
What, man?
You know, and on another topic, I'm so glad that finally, African Americans in the manosphere, right, are finally talking about class, because
They are.
so much of their problem could be fixed if they did a class divide, where it's like, you niggas stay over there and don't come over here. Like, so much of their shit will be solved. But saying your uncle is low class hurts.
All you gotta do is just like, what's it called? Embrace the way of, what's it called? Is that here? We let it go and
Let's
move
it
on.
go.
If there's people like let it go to the family and then just move somewhere else, like just like a real, just
Sup,
take a
Smurgo?
breath,
Sup, Smurgo?
calm themselves, and be like, I'm out, and then live their life.
Wait, actually, let
It'll
me
be a
make
lot less
sure
stress.
I'm not fucking up. Wait, speak?
Calm themselves, and be like,
Okay,
I'm out.
okay, okay, cool, okay. I want to make sure I wasn't fucking up and not having your audio recording as well, because that shit does happen. Okay, so you
Let me
got your
see.
monies?
Yeah.
Bruh, like
Let's
when
do
I
shit.
saw when I saw Fallout Play's video, right, I was like, oh, okay, a new build, right? The moment he brought up Lonesome, I got mad because I was like, no, like you guys are not gonna do this. Like, you guys are not gonna take this. Like you YouTubers have already taken so many of our guns away from us uniquely. You're not gonna do this too. And nope, that nigga was like, yeah, so we have this guy, the Kizbul, was literally melting me with a sidearm, and I was like, how? And when he said lonesome, I already knew how, because it's lonesome. Like
Like, I
when he was doing the the
like strictly.
TTKs, right? Yeah. When he was doing the whole the TTKs, I was like, I'm not surprised. It's lonesome. Kill lonesome. We'll do it on one. I'm not
No,
surprised.
no, because like he's like, I know someone that before, bro. Like years ago.
Yeah,
He's like, oh,
I
my
was
boy
like,
been taking lives of that shit.
I was like, we've been using this shit. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, and here we go, and watch, and I'm glad people either broke their lonesomes down, or just never got one, because now they got
Well,
because now.
the
Because now,
was
if they want a good roll, they gotta grind. We've been
no,
sitting on good rolls.
no, no. Because remember now, if you got lonesome in the time when it came out again,
Uh,
it's in the pool. Banshee can't sell it in good roll if you get lucky.
yeah. I saw the Banshee. You're right. I saw the Banshee. You're right.
So they have a chance, and you know how Bungie will be. Like one week they said a good one, it's like it's a wrap, and then someone be like, "Oh, look at this guard roll," and then
Yeah,
lo
I
and
need
behold,
to change the pants around. But yeah, like it's been really interesting, the whole Manosphere shit. But honestly, like the more I've been listening to this space, the more I realize the more I realize that the whole "you're not Eidos" thing. And now I realize why they say it so much. Because honestly, a lot of the shit these niggas say is retarded. Like, like I'm sure we've had this talk before, though. Like, nothing that's really being said is revolutionary if you had a dad or just had common sense.
yeah.
But when you have neither, it's like some groundbreaking shit. You know?
You add that, you add people who have been scoring the hood before,
Yeah, like.
get them enticed up.
Wait, do you know how to remove that on-air shit on the side of the screen? I have no idea.
Oh god.
I'm gonna have to do that later on. Can I get a clip?
Oh, I went the wrong grenade.
Nope. I'm not trying. I can't get a clip. Ooh. Now I have to remember how to. That I'm playing a hunter now, so I can just FADC live and roll in the dirt. Yeah.
No. This is nice.
But yeah, like, though I do find the irony between Kyle Rittenhouse's trial and the Ahmaud Arbery trial, because in less than like a week, both the radical left and right got a victory.
Hey man, it's all balance, man.
All before the new year.
All things like what is the push is the pull, man.
Actually, what am I? Why am I playing this shit? Why am I making this harder on myself? Let me go pull out Lawrence Driver. What am I doing? I'm trying to snipe. Where's Lawrence Driver at? Let me just pull that out. Yeah, there it is.
8 mid lonesome.
Zone B captured.
And you know the worst thing about Fallout's video is that now when people see us, they'll be like, "Oh, you guys watch Fallout, huh?" Like, no, nigga, we didn't watch that. We didn't watch Fallout.
Look at my kills. I look at my history, bro. I played.
No, we didn't watch Fallout, motherfucker. We've been doing this. Well, y'all watch Fallout, right? Like, no. But I will say, I am happy that Kyle Rittenhouse won his trial, because now, whenever these white people, whenever these white folks want to start following people, and you know what I mean, acting really belligerent, I now have the right to shoot them if I feel endangered.
Why back?
Because like, have you seen those videos where like like a Karen will start following somebody and shit, and be like. You know what I mean? Like, start following them across the street and shit. Or like, a white dude will be like, this is my neighborhood too, and you guys are in my neighborhood. I'm like, yo, back up. You know what I mean? like, but Kyle now acts like, oh, well, he was following me.
Yeah, but for those guys, it was like more like they jumped him. I'm like, why y'all going like? A man has a gun, and you want to run towards him? Like, y'all trying to. Y'all have no will to survive, man. Like, I remember in the case, they call it jump kick man.
Jump kick man.
I was dying.
Because the real guy, they never got his name. And I know. And I don't think they ever, like, that they ever got custody of him to actually get him. Like, so he's unknown, really. He's literally unknown. Like, no one knows who he is.
Oh my god.
Oh my, I'm playing like trash on this hunter class, yo.
I've been in a while. I'm playing a while. Oh shit.
Like.
Shit. Wait, I don't play this in a long ass time, so I don't rest that. Oh hell.
Shit.
can't. Okay, well. Let's see how this goes.
At this rate, I might get back on my time because this.
MCAT questions. I love that name.
MCAT
I love that
questions.
fucking- I love that fucking-
Wow. Oh my goodness. I went to the wrong part of town.
I'll play with your shit. Let's get back.
About, oh yeah, so I found someone on in like Rumble who was playing under the name like the like he wanted to have like a crazy savage, right? But like it was like an amalgamation of the name,
Enemy has lost.
but he couldn't get the original.
Damn.
I have the original. And I was like, it was like
Imposter.
it was like Savage 3482. I'm like, yeah, cause I got the one and only.
You were that one lucky one. Whew. Okay, I'm beginning to warm up a bit.
I really can't wait till they put like full auto on all these guns.
Okay, did they buff driver or what? Since I'm playing, I'm a
Driver?
yeah.
No, it's been that broken.
I know that, but like, it's like 'cause I feel like I'm seeing a lot of this like, or is it like everything has got nerfed?
I don't think the patch has dropped it actually.
I'm playing like ass.
You have zone advantage.
13. Alright, I go. I'm set to one.
Okay, you know what? If I'm going to use this setup, I need my full auto. I needs my full auto. I need my full auto, so I can just not worry about that. I need my full auto. Like yeah, this one I have has that ungodly range, but I need my full auto.
No,
3 minutes left.
Titan.
damn, that man got lunge.
All right, let's try this again.
Jedi
Someone asked you earlier, like, why don't you play more fighting games? I would play more fighting games if Japan cared about its netcode. That's the only reason why I can reliably play D2. If Japan cared about its netcode, I'd be playing more fighting games.
Yep, the trash netcode rule.
If Japan cared about netcode, I would play more fighting games. But unfortunately, Japan does not care about netcode, so I don't care about playing fighting games. At least not in person.
Yeah, online fighting games it's a struggle. Offline, it's what all of it is.
But yeah, but besides all the Manosphere shit going on, the Rittenhouse trial, recently, there was this guy named Tone Talks. He made a video about the whole, when black women say they're dating down shit, right? And essentially what he said was that, essentially, to sum up his video, it was like, how are women who are the grandchildren of slaves calling anyone dating down?
Damn!
especially when they're saying they're dating down to their own men who are also the children of slaves. So how are the children of slaves dating down to the other children of slaves? And I was like, finally, because like if I say that shit, you already know what's gonna happen if I say that shit,
Yep.
right? I'll get fucking tarred and feathered if I say that shit. But finally an 80% said that, because it's like, yeah, like, I mean,
1 minute left.
like, to date down, you have to have a certain level of class first, right? So what
Yeah.
level of class are you women coming from to take down from?
Uh,
And when you look at the shit, none of them come from
the
that
power of imagination, right?
you know,
even,
because like in the
even the
video,
locals
because
and
like
high.
in the video, he broke down how like less than like 3% of blacks in the U.S. like household income, not individual household income, is over 100K.
Yep.
So like that's 6%. That means that the other um of the other percentage of that, the whole other group of that is not anywhere near 100K a year or higher. So what these women want to make us so now for what these women to say for what these women are saying to make sense, that would mean that all the black women saying this belong in that like 6%, and we all know that's a lie. Like we all know that's a lie, right? So it's literally paycheck to paycheck living women saying they're dating down to men who are in their same tax bracket.
Paycheck to paycheck, or the ones who are heavily in debt.
Yeah, saying that shit. And I was like, finally someone said this shit. Finally someone just articulated it. Because, again, like, if I say it, I know, like, I already know if I say some shit like that, I'm getting...
You know, flamed,
bruh.
barbecued.
I'm getting told to go back to Africa 18 different kinds of ways if I say that shit.
Only 18?
As high as I can count to 18 different ways. I only know 18 ways you can say it, so there may be more. You know what I mean? And then the funniest thing is that in the comments, all of a sudden you had all these upper class black women in the comments saying, "Oh well, I'm not." I'm like, "Oh, look at how the goalpost moves." So now all of y'all come from wealthy backgrounds and shit now, huh? Really?
Yeah.
like, and then I think one of them said, the funniest comment I read was some black girl saying that because you know how like in the U.S. men in general aren't going to college anymore like they used to,
Yeah.
right? And so one black girl in the comment section said, well, it's not really a problem for non-black men because unlike American black men, non-black men have built up infrastructures for themselves. And I'm like, you realize that most Americans, regardless of race, don't have $500 for an emergency?
Nah. That'd be facts, bro.
Yeah, like I told,
Kind of bring back to a debate.
like I
What do
commented,
you?
I'm like, so how exactly, like if most Americans can't cover a $500 emergency, how exactly are all these non-black men you say not having to worry about not going to college because they have family businesses and legacy that to fall back on? And I'm just like, and it made me realize that, like, let me not say that because I always knew this, right? But it really put into sharp relief that like these women will literally say anything just to shit on black men. Like it is insane. And I felt so bad. I felt so bad for like American black women because like y'all gotta deal with this shit on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Like they have to you and I don't have to do that shit at all unless we want to, right? Because like you're Caribbean, I'm African, so like we can literally be like, oh, I'm out of here. Like I'm going back right. Okay, I'm not going back. You know what I mean? I'm going back to where I came from. You can have it. You know what I mean? But like they have no choice. Like they gotta stay here. Like those are their women saying this shit. Like no, oh my goodness. Like I felt so bad for these dudes.
This man tried so hard to run up on me.
Like I felt so bad for these. I was like these are your women. They are literally saying anything. Like anything.
Uh, that's that would be better. Oh, I forgot I went to the lobby.
Zone B lost.
But yeah, oh shit.
Really. You know what? I'm just really like, and it's insane to me how it's not. I wouldn't say it's insane. It's just it's almost like being you know that guy David Attenborough, right?
Yeah.
I had no dodge.
Oh, I tagged Twitter for like 4 A's.
He got 2 A's.
Yep.
Well, but you know that guy David Attenborough, right?
Yeah.
It's like how he like just observes animals. It's like that, like just observing the insanity of these
But
women.
to be
It's
fair
like,
though, the black population really to behave like animals. Cause you know what's called the lions, right? How the women don't care about like having their own lion. They care about having the one man, you know, baby mamas. They all want to be baby mamas.
true, that is something.
I was like, wait a minute.
That's
I was like, wait a
true.
minute. Oh, yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Holy shit.
But to be fair to the lions, at least when the lionesses have their kids, they don't raise failures.
You said right.
Because like if the overwhelming amount of lion and cub were just useless to like couldn't survive and shit, that'd be a problem.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, shit. Yeah,
Because I realized that the more you let these women talk, the more you realize that they fundamentally don't believe that they are responsible for themselves, who they have kids with, and how their kids do in life. Like, it's not their fault how anything happens. They're just there. Like, if they're a single mom, right, and the kid fails, it's because the guy wasn't there.
Yeah.
If they're a single mom and the kid succeeds, it's because she was there. The guy wasn't there. So literally, they're taking credit for when it's beneficial, right?
It's the always, bruh.
But when the kid fails, they say, "Oh, I didn't have anybody's help. It was all me," right? It's like, okay, cool. But then they have. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man. Legs and breathe, Lawrence dive. Like, it's taking shots in his veins, bro.
And like, it makes me realize that, like, on a certain level, right? Oh, realistically speaking, oh my goodness. Okay, no. I can't wait till they nerf Noise Jungle. Because I know all those shots he got were not like out of like yeah, those were all aim assist headshots.
Storm coming.
Playing on my hunter feels so fucking weird. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my Titan. I cannot do this.
Chose your fate.
Like my KDA is plummeting.
Oh my god. How much fucking hunters in this team? Get them up.
The whole other team minus one Titan is all hunters.
Oh shit. Oh no! You tried to skip Superman and you failed. Yeah.
After this, I'm gonna switch characters.
Say what?
I'm gonna switch characters after this.
Yes,
I might do. I might do. I've been doing double sidearm with peacekeepers. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, that should have pulled me out. God damn. So double sidearm.
Yeah. No, not double sidearm. Double double SMG. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how we do. I was like, oh god damn, nigga just reloading like full clip. Next gun, like empty.
This lobby is
Actually,
starting to sound like a Star Wars map.
Zone A. You.
All these Lawrence drivers, yo.
Sure, remember the video you made? It was trying to remember what's called Reaper. Like fuck reload, just change guns.
Yeah.
No enemy can't kill if they're dead.
So I'm checking out some of the rest, but yeah.
Zone B captured. Zone advanced.
This dude hit me. That Amos. Oh my god, this man is living like Amos's, bro.
No, yeah, the Lawrence driver doesn't is worse than terrible. Not worse than terrible. It's worse than unnerved Arbalist.
Like that shit is strong, bro. As you know damn well he was.
No, I know. Most of these headshots he's getting aren't like off his own skill.
Damn. Oh shit. I hit my hair. See that? Fine, should come to rust.
The fuck is this?
This man hit me for like two right. Shit. Oh! Last skill there. Last skill. I got it.
Oh, you know, let me not say that, cause
Again.
let me. I need to switch characters. This is not gonna work.
Do it. Submit a 50 hunter.
But yeah, I've been trying to beat the ladder at the battle tree in Pokemon Sun. No, Pokemon Moon. Oh my god, these niggas are so cheap. Like,
Look who's stalking.
Like, no, but I wasn't even doing a cheap like so what I did, like the farthest I got, right? I've been doing Among Us with like Porygon Z, right? I'll have the Among Us do Rage Powder, draw all the attention on him, and then I'll just start doing like nasty plot for like one time to get +2 in special attack, right?
Yeah. Plus attack.
Get special attack, right? Where the hell is my? Oh my god, I don't have the pants on. So it'd be like +2 special attack, right? And then just start sweeping. And so far, it's worked great. Like it's worked.
They pull out. What was it again?
Yeah. You remember that shit? Yeah, you remember that? You remember that shit clearly.
Times. They're like, no.
Yeah,
what?
You remember that shit.
We're tired of this shit.
You remember that shit clearly, how, I was on a roll, and they pulled out, like, Metagross, Excadrill, Steelix. I was like, wait, because, like, I was poisoning niggas. I I
No,
was
but
do,
you were heavily poisoned niggas. You're
yeah,
toxic.
I was
Heavily.
heavily poisoning like teams, right? And so like just like toxic, sludge wave, sludge bomb, just poisoning motherfuckers. Let me put on my sidearm, not a sidearm, SMG.
I get the bounties, or you good?
I will wait. Let me just go to dim. Where's your Huckleberry?
So no bounties. No, you don't. No, the clan one.
No, I already have it on this character too.
Uh,
But actually, let me check. I know I got other bounties. Let me check about the clan one. Where's
no, but man, oh, wow, I hate breeding so much.
say what?
I hate breeding.
What are you trying to get?
Okay, so you know how my EVs are currently start like 4 IVs and one's a hatch.
Uh huh.
You know, I'm trying to get one, like five IV EVs. So I get a 5 IV dust skull from a trade, right?
Dust.
So
A what?
yeah, yeah, dust skull. Dust skull, dust clubs, dust
Oh,
storm.
okay, okay.
Yeah, so I got like 5 IV skull from a trade. So I had to get something that was from that class, like how they do. I got like these two, but
Yeah,
this and then this for you. Okay, that's right.
you gotta distill
Yeah,
the power.
so the plan is to get I got what's it called? Cabinet Swiss form.
Uh,
So I got that shit, right? So I'm trying to get like a male that's like that's like 5 IVs.
mhm.
That shit. So I got a female that's 5 IVs. I was like, fuck. I was I was happy, but I'm like, fuck. Just I know you're out there because like it has the 5 IVs I want, like HP, attack defense, shot defense, and speed.
Uh,
Like for some reason, I can never get an IV to attack. Like the game, she refuses to give me that shit
okay,
at all.
wait. Do the parents have the IV special attack?
You know. I
Okay,
know,
so
I know one, but like whatever I catch, I never get special attack. Like oh,
no,
it's
that's,
like
that's what I'm saying. Like, so if the parents don't have
you
the
don't have
IV,
yeah, I know you won't get
yeah,
it. Like
it
you can
won't
get it, but
be
like it's
yeah,
a lowest chance.
it won't be in the kid.
Yeah, no, but like I'm talking about like whenever I go and catch something
Uh,
outside, it's like it will not have special attack.
oh wow,
It's like I swear. I think I got like
that's
one of them. And then
that's
that was never really
crazy.
it. She was pointing to me. It's like that avoids me. Like nigga, no, we know you. Big and talent is special, bruh. That's physical. That's all physical. Side up.
Okay, let me just make sure I got.
Big and talent is that shit, bruh. So they know me.
You are you trying to guess the raptor?
Nah, no, not yet. I shit, but like, it would be funny. It would be too funny.
Okay, yeah. Let me get Soraya's bounty.
So yeah,
and
so
then
the
we
plan
can
is to
do
get like Trevor, get a middle game, get a middle, probably Trevor Swiss form, and then get that
Wait,
with like
you
a
want
cedar or
Trevenant?
ship. No, it's in the field group I need. So
Oh,
like,
oh, 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 oh.
because EB is normal, is in it's called the field air group.
Oh, so you want to get a
So
male Trevenant to sleep with your female Eevee?
not for me because it's not in the same air groups. I gotta get a male Trevenant to fuck a female. I think I had a female shift tree.
God damn.
No, a female. I can sea dart or that's like it's one because
Yeah,
it's in like one group with Champion and one group is in the field group. So I think that's making me a male baby, a male, a good at least five IV male, like nurse leaf. I get that
Jesus.
to fuck my females EVs that have like 4 IVs,
Jesus.
and then I can go and get 5 IV EVs.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate this pretty
Well,
shit
what's
so
up,
much.
Prime? Wait, Prime, did you get your account blocked again, or like, yeah, because your name is different. It's not Prime anymore. What happened? Did you get that? Did that account get erased by YouTube?
Wait, why niggas on PC here? Hold up. Basketball users in the lobby.
No,
Should be okay.
I'm going to the tower.
Oh, okay, that's why.
I'm going to the
I was
tower.
like, hold up.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say because I
I'm
know
so
because I know you be going to those female channels. I don't know why. Like I learned my lesson last time. I'm not
you have
gonna.
yet to learn.
This one hasn't been sniped yet. Yeah. Like
Sound
if
says yet.
yeah
Like,
yeah
like he knows
if
it's gonna
bro
all the
like
time.
if YouTube what the hell
Oh yeah, did you hear about they're gonna have some new policies changing next what's it called, the next 2 months in the January.
what's going on, what the hell. No, like it has. Okay, it was loading up the screen. That's what happened. I'm about to say it was a little like loading screen shit.
Because
But
I'm
yeah,
saying,
like I've lost enough channels
What do you need?
off of comments alone and shit. Like you'd swear I was out here,
Careful
telling
out
people
there.
to die and shit. How I've lost.
I mean, you talk shit to females, man. What do you expect?
I talk shit to both men and women. It just so happens that women see more fed up shit like this than I talk. Damn, it took four of your accounts to get reported for you to stop doing that. Shit, I stopped commenting on female channels 4 accounts ago. You wild, bro. You wild. It took 4 accounts. They shot down 4 accounts for him to stop. I just watched them and used them as case studies.
Yeah, that's what
I
you do.
bro, I can't even do that, yo, cause I don't know if you heard about that one chick, Mahogany Pink, right? Oh my goodness, like Mahogany Pink, and I've said this before. Mahogany Pink is one of these upper class, like it's one of these middle to upper middle class black girls who sees how the behavior of ratchet black women makes her look bad and makes her life harder, and then instead of like addressing the low class behavior for what it is, what she wants to do is make it about gender. And the reason why I know she's upper middle class is because and this may be harsh, right? But like African Americans typically don't speak proper English.
What you mean? The queen's got with blood?
When I say speak proper English, I mean like properly enunciate and use e and r's and use proper tense.
What?
I'll give you an example.
That's for me.
I'll give you an example. You know how many times I've had male and female coworkers who will say, "Oh, I got 16 cent."
16 cent?
Yeah, I got 16 cent.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So like, with Mahogany Pink, the way she speaks, she's fully enunciating all her words. She's speaking full proper American English. So that lets me know that okay, your background is like my background, like private school. I went on, like, privilege. Privilege. What do we call it in fighting games? Look at that privilege. Like she has.
Oh no, Morgan. I like more.
Yeah, privilege, like the privileged shell kick, right? Like
No, some that. The privileged head box.
the privileged hurt box.
She's the one in the army, bro.
The privileged hurt box.
I mean, no
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, like you know what I mean. So like when I hear her speak, I'm like, okay, I know for a fact that you're like you're not low, like you're not in the underclass, like you're not lower class. Yeah, exactly. Like she's a corporate Keisha. Yeah, exactly. And the thing about it is that like unlike African American men, I will give y'all's credit. y'all have been dividing yourselves along like educated lame Ray Pookie shit for a long ass time. So at this point, people already know. Okay, oh, there's Tyrone, and then there's Dimitri, right? You know,
What?
like it's just like it's shit
Wait,
like that.
what is this now? I never heard this shit before.
Yeah,
Tyrone
I mean,
Dimitri.
yeah, I see. I didn't hear this shit till I like actually started talking to black guys, like American black guys. 'Cause, like most of our friends, like for example, a Bush, most of our friends are what they would call educated lambs. Like Greg, Marvin, like
It's hard. Mom was educated. So,
like
you, you be
they'd call
Marvin.
them
You,
yeah
you, you.
they'd call it educated lambs, in their community, right? And the thing with her is that like she's making a class issue a gender one, and the reason why is because like all these dating coaches, right, who've been quitting, like Rebecca Lynn Pope and April Mason, yeah, like these women
All
quit.
the white ones. I remember white ones.
All the black ones, yeah, all the
pale
black
ones.
all the black female dating coaches have been quitting, right? And they've been
Funny.
quitting because of how black women behave. But just like them, they don't want to say that outright, right? So what Mahogany Pig is doing is the same gender shit. It's like, okay, well, I know most black women behave a certain way because they're of a lower class than I am. But instead of me saying that and having them attack me, right? Because they will attack her, right? I'ma say, oh, it's because these niggas ain't shit. You know what I mean? And it's just like to any person that's of the same class, you can see right through that shit.
Change. Let's go to Pine Rift. Let's go.
Damn, everyone is still either invisible or their guns are here. This is crazy.
Show your
Oh,
enemy
the 2v1
what
against.
they know you now.
Oh, I'm tagged.
Take the zone.
You know what I mean? Let me read your comment. American black women are mostly the same across class. Very true. Very true. Well, but like they think
I'm getting jumped.
other people don't see that though. Well, that is very true. But that is very true. Actually, I wouldn't even say that. American black women among class don't disavow certain class behavior.
Until it affects the job.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like
The job
like
or get a date.
yeah, like you'll see American black women across classes endorse ratchet shit until they get labeled for that ratchet shit too. Then it becomes, oh well, no, we're not all the same. Black women aren't a monolith. Like, okay, y'all aren't a monolith, but then y'all will encourage all the bullshit behavior though. But y'all aren't a monolith though. Okay, I got you. You think I'm stupid? What? Okay, why is it all these weather holds? What is going on?
The bounty or
It must be a bounty because I've never seen. I think that's like 3 guys in this game alone doing this shit.
You captured zone B.
oh, he's ball. He's one.
Have advantage. That shut them down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like again, most black women across class don't condemn the low class behavior. They will support it, enable it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Did you get kicked?
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't know what's going on.
Kind of shenanigan, Bungie?
I have no clue what's going on.
Wow. How's the game already full?
I don't know
this
what's
place.
happening. This is what I'm talking about, Bungie.
Zone B
That's
lost.
what I'm
I
saying.
haven't played for
Have
like.
advantage.
Oh.
This is
for
yeah,
weeks.
like this is the only game I know where like that shit happens, and it's like, what the fuck is going on over there?
Like,
This is the only game I know that does this shit.
and they to join party not full. How?
This is the only game I know that does this shit. I'm gonna back out though, because this is getting
The moment I pull it to the RS gaze, I get kicked. Wow.
retarded. It's a
That's some
message.
bullshit.
It's a
That's some
message.
bullshit.
It's a message like, look, and everybody didn't didn't embrace the power of the Black Armory. So you can.
Fine, I get it, man. I put in the ball. Shit, bro. Like, like
You know what's
really? It's
funny?
like that?
You know what's funny is that happened to you when I put Orchid in the Rumble match. I got really DDoSed.
Oh,
After I went on a 6 kill spree, I got immediately taken out of the game.
like shit.
Experiencing my first Japanese holiday. Oh shit!
Word.
Your first Japanese,
nice.
you're experiencing your first Japanese Thanksgiving, bro. It's actually Japan is so interesting.
Alright,
It really
game
is.
You play that at some point.
Yeah, I'm about to back out. Let me just back out. Japan is really interesting because it's a country of contradictions. Like,
Kind.
imagine being the most sexually perverse, sexually suppressed country at the same time.
Mostly was before.
All the weirdo kink shit they write, and then they have a low birth rate. It's amazing.
Because reality is often disappointing, man.
reality, you're right. Reality is often ironic in that way.
Like all these NCR scenarios that happen, they would happen in real life.
It's like those anti-gay politicians that come out and all they've been doing is swallowing dick and balls, but behind closed doors.
Sir, it's called boat smuggling.
Boat smuggling.
It's called boat smuggling.
I actually forgot I made up that term.
I used to say you found it in a story somewhere. I'm here.
I actually forgot about that term. Yeah, I actually.
Stretch it again. This time Apple gave me a class strike. But God.
I actually forgot about the term bone smuggler. I forgot that. Because I've been calling them Rainbow Rangers.
Wow.
I've been calling them Rainbow Rangers and fruit flies.
I was tied up. Said Rainbow Rangers. Nah. That was new.
Bro, what is going on? Bro, I can't.
What happened now?
Like, you know how I was doing that show, like, it won't load up the entire thing? Like, it won't show me the numbers and shit?
What do numbers mean, man?
Oh,
What do they mean?
God. Mason, tell me what they mean.
What do they mean? Sure, it's funny.
People are disappointed with Brilliant Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, well, shit, because like they kept the Diamond and Pearl Pokédex, but like that Pokédex is trash.
That you summed it up right there. That's essentially the problem. That is
Like-
essentially the problem people are having. It's like,
I think
like
Diamond Pearl only had like 2 fire types.
no, yeah, Rapidash and Infernape.
And for the starter and like the Gen 1 horse,
Yeah.
like it's like damn. Hopefully, RCS will change it. I mean,
we can only hope, Fred.
So I'm gonna wait though. Look at this tryhard. Notice areas KD8 2116. This one has Glory. Glory was 5500. Oh my God! All this sweats. Flawless. Why do you give me all the numbers, man? Is this what's left in Destiny? This
Hey, Prime Time, if you're still here, how is Japan?
wait, isn't Japan like was it 14 hours ahead of us right now, right?
Oh, your
Yeah,
girlfriend.
Japan.
Okay, your girlfriend's
Yeah,
Japanese. Okay,
yeah. 'Cause I'm
that's
like
what you
With
meant.
Japan is like a 14 hour time difference, so that's what time it is right now for us.
Oh, okay. So you're not actually there. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to say your girlfriend's Japanese. Oh,
And that'll mean what? It will be 7 a.m. right
you're in
now.
Hawaii. Oh, okay. That's why. Okay. Yeah, I forget. Yeah, you are in Hawaii. I
Control.
forgot you told me that you are in Hawaii.
Oh, little one Stitch.
Experiment 626. And then it's
Uh,
funny. It's funny how 623 is like better than
I'm
him by
betting you.
by
I'm
like
betting.
1%, but by like 1 decimal point.
Wait, better. She was down like,
And crush
It's
your
like,
enemy.
yeah, like while you can lift, 32,000, you can 30,001. I
I
was
was like,
like,
well,
get out of here. What the hell? Oh, it was
oh,
Cloud
Classic.
Strike.
He was what's it called? That shit. Icarus, not Icarus Dash. He, he not. Oh gosh. Oh, what is going on?
Enemy claims Zone B. They have advantage.
God, I heard.
2-for-1.
Alright, I let you rock. Oh, he got picked out. He got so picked out. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
wow. So, bro, I swear to God, I love this game, and I just hate how, like, this
Enemy
whole
has
loading,
advantage.
like the HUD won't fully load shit. Like, it's so annoying.
You love me hate this game.
Enemy
Welcome, different player.
Yeah,
Oh, I should my shit back.
I've had to start unsubscribing and blocking channels on my fucking feed because all this red pill shit is getting repetitive.
I mean, getting.
Like, you know what that is. Shit. Let me use the right term. It is
Zone B
repetitive.
lost. Enemy has advantage.
Like I love
It
like-
gets you to click, so you know.
like I appreciate MTR, right? But that nigga is saying the same shit in different ways.
You wait for this, man. What's 2 is 4?
Like,
That's 2 is 4.
like,
8 minus 4 is 4.
like we did, right? But it just really hit me because I was like, nigga, what? Like you niggas are saying the same shit over and over. Like,
And niggas like listen up, like, okay, like this is 20 doubles. Like this girl was, you know, was this, and she does the same for herself, but that's what all women do.
you know what I mean? And the thing about it, right, is that it would be one thing, right, if they were responding to these videos with my level of, callous
Zone B
apathy.
captured. Zone advantage
But-
is yours.
They're still trying to understand these bitches. I'm like, no, like, like, in the immortal words of Ivan Drago, if she dies, she dies. If she dies, she dies. That's where I'm at with this shit, right? Like, if she dies, she dies. Like for example, right? For example, with this whole thing about like needing man to pay your bills, right? I like for me, it's
The devil in lace. Okay.
like for me, right? It's at the point where I'm like, okay, so I want these women to say, I don't want to take care of myself. Because that's what it is. Like them demanding you to pay for their bills and all this shit is them saying I don't want to take care of myself. And I'm like, okay, I will concede that to you as long as you say it exactly like that. Don't say it's a man's job. Don't say it's a man's job to protect and provide. Say, I, as an adult woman with the ability to work, do not want to take care of myself. I'm just say it like that. Say it just like that,
No.
right?
It's called copy the homework, but I can't change a few words to a difference.
Like I don't want to say that shit, right? But see, I'm the only person I know who would make them say that shit, or who would bring up in a
I wouldn't care. Yeah, I wouldn't care.
yeah, I'm the only one that I know, like, in these, content streets, right? Who would say that shit in conversation debate, like, oh, so you don't want to take care of yourself, right? And they're like, huh? What do you mean? Like, no, yeah, you want me, or you want a man to take care of you, right? Like, yeah, so you want to take care of yourself, right? And you'll see their head, fucking explode. Like, no, no. You want someone to provide and protect you, right? Okay, so that means that you don't want to take care of yourself. That's what that means. And I want you to say it just like that.
They in the degree. They put it there for the degree. So now you don't want the degree.
No, I've said that too. I've said that too, and that's what. What's up, Pensive? I've said that too, and I'm like, especially with but see, that's a good thing right there too. Like that whole degrees shit, right? I've yet to see someone, even the lead attorney, I've yet to see someone actually break it down and say, why should I care about the education you? Okay, I've yet to see someone rebuttal to that degree shit by saying this. Why should I care about the education you got that we both know you didn't get to better my life as your partner?
Oh God! Oh no!
I'm shooting it. Oh wow, the teammate took it. No, don't run. Try to go invis. Don't run. You know what I mean? And like, in prime time, it's not even them having an expectation. It's the fact that, like, with all this talk about, like, it doesn't make sense to me how you will brag about how you pay your own bills, right? And then the moment the moment you get a man, it's okay. Well, I no longer want to pay for my own bills.
That gets me bad.
Like, before you met me, you were paying everything yourself. After you meet me, now you're gonna start doing that shit now?
Man, it's like they want to claim to be different, but like,
no, like I mean, because like the thing is that I don't blame most men for not even I don't even blame most red pill dudes, right, for not even being able to form that thought in their heads, right? Because I give women that credit. Women are geniuses because what they'll do, right, is that they'll say I pay my own bills, right, and all this shit, right, and then after they say that shit, they'll say it's a man's job to protect and provide. So what they're doing, right, is that they're using their ability of choice to opt into the role of a man, right? To then use old masculinity to trap men in a paradox. It's brilliant. And the reason why it's brilliant is because they're using with the whole feminism thing, right? Feminism has only been able to work because men haven't abandoned their traditional roles.
what the hell fresh me?
Probably cryesthesia.
I just spawned, I got frozen, bro.
Yeah, it's probably cryesthesia. You know what I mean? And it's brilliant because, like, most men, still in society, still operate on that whole, a man's job is to do this, right? While women view their roles as optional.
You have zone advantage.
Eh, hopefully in time. Hopefully after a certain time frame, like when what was it again?
You know what I mean? And it's like these guys, even NTR, like
the pressure on.
they don't even
Only one
formulate the idea in their mind to be like, wait a minute, like I ain't paying for shit. Even like they can't even form the thought in their head.
It's blasphemy, man.
You know what I mean?
It's called again YouTube, man. Like Eisen. Like Eisen did go.
Like yeah, what was that? What was his Zanpakuto called?
I don't
forgot
know.
what it-
I know that.
oh,
I know that. Like it works.
It was
So I know
called
it's like
it was called Kyoku Zangetsu. No. No, it wasn't called that because Zangetsu was the ending to fucking Ichigo shit. What was that? I
that's
forgot
what
what
radio is the fuck. I don't want this shit.
I don't want this trash.
Let's admit I could like one shot somebody or rift. Then no.
Like, this game is lagging behind so hard it won't even show me the end screen. Jesus Christ.
Man.
You
Get a
know,
PS4,
but like it's just so dumb. And like the more I watch these dudes, they're still not ready to push that red button. So many of them are still trying to negotiate shit. Like negotiate, bitch.
Oh man, that's trash. Okay, I agree. What?
Exactly. That's where I'm at. I'm like, oh, niggas ain't shit. You're absolutely right. Go
What's
date
next?
white men. Go date. So what's next? What's next? Like,
What? What? I agree with you. You're right. Think it.
again,
What's
like
next?
Master, bro. That episode from Master Fung is just a treasure trove, bro. Like my job isn't to my job in these conversations is not to change your mind. No, I could care less if you change your mind. My job is to let you know how stupid you sound. Like,
What's again? Like your job was to get the what's it called?
yeah, your job was to get
The base.
your job was to get the
The-
elephant intact. My
Yeah.
job was
to keep from
just to keep it
you.
from you. It did.
To
I didn't
clip it
say.
first.
I didn't say keep it from you in pieces or not or once together. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying. I'm not trying to negotiate shit. Like if you think black men ain't shit, go. If you think all men are evil, good luck. Like if you think you can be a woman weighing 250 pounds and get the man you want, good luck. Good luck.
For me, it's that. What again? They're big. It's BBW. She's a man. Get you fat.
There's no category of obesity for men. It's you're fat. And this is a good time that I want to really discuss and break down something, right? So I
Oh gosh.
recently watched a video. It wasn't even a video; it was a clip, and they're talking about they're talking about babies, right? And the typical response from women, we give men life, we give birth, we give life to the kids, right? I sat down and thought about that, and I realized something.
Oh gosh.
And this just goes back to show how stupid men are on a regular basis, right? That we let women say this radically untrue shit, right? Women don't give birth. No, correction. Women don't give life. They give birth. Women are incubators.
Yeah.
So the best way I can compare it to would be like, like for example, snakes, right? Do snakes give birth?
Well, something like with live young
Enemy claims
eggs.
But for the most part, most non-mammals hatch eggs,
Yeah.
right? So they're not giving life, right?
Zone B.
So the reality is that in the case of non-mammals, right, it's the egg that's giving, you know, quote unquote life, right? The egg inside of the egg, the embryo inside of the egg was already there, and it needs to gestate. So the reality of the situation is that literally, that quite literally, women are just literally giant eggs.
Yeah, incubators. Yeah.
It's incubators. Like, they're not giving life. They're just, the life is already there.
No, that's when you had the first test baby.
Exactly, and the thing about it is that, like, even in and when you look at the terminology that's used around pregnancy, right? It's never, oh, she's giving life, or oh, she made life. It's, oh, she carried the baby to term. You see that shit? You see how much the words are used right there? She carried the baby to term. That means that the baby was already, like, the child, whatever you want to call it, it was already in there. You just carried it to term. You just gestated it.
The suckle mass.
Yeah, it was already in there. You just carried it to term. And then if you fail to carry it to term, you know what they called it? She had a miscarriage. But see, like, niggas and men are so stupid that we let these women say, oh, we give life. Like, no, you don't give life. Neither men or women give life. What we do, right, is that we hold the components to not even make life, because at the end of the day, we still don't make life either. Like, how are you making life? How?
Magic, man. You know.
Exactly. Like, you're not really even making a life. Like, because, like, we don't hold the keys to give something life or not, because, you know, babies can be born dead, i.e. stillborns.
Yep.
So the reality is that really, both men and women just hold the components to make. I really don't even know what you call what we really do, because, like, it's not give life, because we're not giving life. I don't even know what you'd call it. I really don't. I don't know what the term we've called that, because, I mean, we're not making life and we're not giving life either. But we both separately hold the components to create a new organism. I don't know what you call that. I don't know what that. I don't know what that. I mean, yeah, it's teamwork, yeah. But, like, I don't know what the proper term is for that is, right? But every time I see these conversations about, oh, you know, babies and, you know, who's more important, like, you know.
Oh yes.
What happened? You know, every time I hear conversations about babies and, you know, who's more important.
Let's go. Hawkeye, you ain't shit.
And who's more important, and, you know, it's the man who carries the sperm and the woman carries the egg, and the woman gives birth to work. Like, no, it's like women. And the thing about it is, like, men are so dumb, especially black men, because we let these women say, oh, we give life and we gave you life. It's like, no, you didn't. You gave me birth. Like, you gave birth. You didn't give me life. You gave birth. Because even if we said, okay, you know, you gave birth to me, right? There's also these things called C-sections, where, you know, they will cut the baby out of your stomach.
Well, get me out of here. What?
Yeah,
Let me out of here.
So if you gave me life, how is it possible that I can be cut out of your stomach to survive without you? If you're giving me life, you know what I mean? It's like, no, like, you gestate the life. You gestate it.
But again, You shouldn't bring facts to the debate, man.
Oh no, no, but no. This is the first. This is the first time I've actually said this shit because I've been thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I haven't said it. I was just thinking about it because like I watched a video and it's like these girls were like, oh, we don't need men, we need just sperm, and I'm like, come again? Like you don't like you need a sperm? You know what I mean? And it was like, oh no, and then I feel like one of the girls was like, oh no, we make life. I was like, no, you don't. You don't make life.
Unless you a single cell organism, man. Like
Yeah, like you don't make life. I'm like the process of making life isn't even like because the the way women use a term, you know, we make life. They want to be
my
they
God.
want. Yeah. Like when women say that, when women say we make life, they mean like as if they're a god. Like you know, like I breathe life into Adam for fucking dust. Like no, that's not what's happening.
Oh, no, I'm trying to what it. It's like they don't make life. They synthesize life. It's called
You know,
synthesis.
you know
That's what it is.
that could be a good way to put it. That could be a good way because I've been trying to figure out the
I got
word to
the word.
Yeah, because it's like neither man or woman makes life, but we both hold the components that's where when you mix the two components and put them in the oven, life is made. Like life is made over time. You know what I mean? But I don't know what you'd call that because you know because like if you compare it to you know like reptiles, right? When female snakes have their kids, it's they push out the egg and then bury the egg or cover the egg to keep it, you know, nice and warm. And the egg is the one that essentially the egg gave birth to the babies.
Yeah.
Because just like just like those baby amphibians, you know, because and I thought about this too is like how um when a baby's ready to come out, right? It'll kick, right? It'll kick the
Let
mother's
me
stomach,
out.
right?
Let me
Right?
out.
Just like how when you know amphibians will break through the eggshell to get out. Again, like women are literally just, you know, living eggs. But if you let them tell it, it's oh no, we give life. You know, we're the creators of life. Like no, you're not the creator. You're not the creators of life.
So you understand? So you guys, so what? Are you gone now? Like
No,
what? Like
bro,
of God now?
no, bro. We've already passed that. Remember when they were saying that the black woman is God bullshit?
They were.
Yep. And I remember every time I said that, every time I heard someone say that, I was like, oh, so I can't blame y'all for this shit, and they got quiet.
Like,
No, but yeah, like the more I listen to these red pill things, I'm like, you niggas are letting these women get away with robbery, saying the shit they're saying.
why nigga, that's not safe. What? That's not
Yeah,
safe, bruh.
that's
It's
negative
-2.
5 on block. Like, punish that shit, man. Nigga, punish that.
What is that shit? What?
Was that a
Nigga,
wake?
you got to walk. This match heavy, bruh.
Was that a wake up EXDP that you blocked? Man, punish that bitch.
And nigga, that's not media, nigga. It's not media, bruh. Okay, it's fake. It's all.
It is all fake pressure. This is all fake pressure. This is all fake pressure. But like these guys will let these women just say stupid, like just like clearly either clearly incorrect shit or double talk. Like for example, I watched a video where like this woman said two of the most insane things back to back, right? I want you to get ready for this shit, okay? So, first she said, and I quote, women are the reflection of their men, right? And then later on in the conversation, she said, "A nation can rise no higher than its women."
Um,
Now, I think you can immediately realize how those two statements literally void each other out, right?
I'm
If I
having a chill time, okay? Please don't make me get upset.
like if on one end you believe that women are the reflection of men, that means you believe that, well, first and foremost, that you have no agency as a woman, and secondly, that you know a man has a very controlled um responsibility in a woman's life, right? And then if you believe that, right, okay, cool. Then to say after that that a nation rises no higher than its woman, it's like, wait a minute. So then, is the nation on your back as the woman now? Like, didn't you just say that you're my reflection? So if you're my reflection, how exactly is it that I can rise no higher than my reflection?
Like,
And then like this woman said this shit, right, and the niggas there just said, "Oh, okay, I agree, I see what you mean." I'm like, nigga, what? Like, what are you talking? Like, did you guys not hear what she just said? Like, take a minute and think about what she just said. I want you to think.
nah,
I want you to think about it, my guy. Just think about it.
no, man. Gotta kiss through the masses, man.
Like, I want you to think about it for a minute.
That was me.
Because what she
man.
just said contradicted herself. If you're my reflection, how is it that if you ride and you what?
Behind you.
I was already frozen, my guy. Like,
Behind you, like.
well, I'm looking at these dudes that they're like, yeah, you right, Queen, you right. I'm like, no, nigga, she just played you.
Well, let's say you're right, Queen. You shouldn't be there. You shouldn't be there at all. They're calling him Queen already, so like.
But I was like, no, my guy, like.
That already means that it's a lost cause, man. Like,
That is true. That is true.
he's like, sorry.
When you start hearing that Queen shit, you just leave. But yeah, I was like, wait a minute. How are you my reflection? But at the same time, I can rise no higher than you. like so is my reflection? If you're my reflection, are you telling me that? I was like, y'all are just saying shit. Like, y'all are literally just saying shit, and these niggas are too stupid to be like, wait a minute, that like 2 + 2 does not equal 44.
Wait, quick tip, you can see cap
Zone B.
right here.
Advantage is yours.
So am I now?
Where are you? Right here.
Yeah, I knew cap the flag. If you have to find the edge.
Oh shit! I did not
Yeah,
know
like,
that.
yeah, that's the bit I love doing. I avoid so much shit. I avoid so much shit like that.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, these niggas will just let these guys. Like, I think it's what I think prime time VA will calls them train niggas LLC. I died. I died. I was like, that's brilliant, because these niggas always have that goober ass response, like, yeah, you right.
I'm a goofy goober.
Yeah, like, I'm a goofy goober guy. You're a goofy goober guy. Like on that Weenie Hut Jr. shit, bro. Like Weenie Hut Jr. Just some Weenie Hut Jr. shit, like, cause when she said it, I was like, okay, so if statement A is this, and statement A is this, and statement B is this, how do we get statement C? Because that doesn't make sense. Like, if you're my reflection, then if you're my reflection, then no nation can rise higher than me, because you're my reflection. I'm not your reflection.
Yep.
But see, that's that bullshit that's that bullshit where you have certain black women, right, who want to be the backbone
You took them.
but now hold shit up.
They want to be Alice until they're like, wait a minute. Being Alice ain't fun.
So see
Like the world, I can't. You wanna be fake Alice, bruh?
You know, like they want to be spines one day, right? Then be jellyfish next.
So what they're gonna try. No, they're gonna just fight until they feel like a crack and like, wait a minute. What?
It's either you're a vertebrate or not, but you can't be both.
Ooh.
Like, bitch, you are not a Elastic Man.
Or Reed. Oh, the people who never use their powers to the fullest.
No, well, actually, Elastic Man has, which is why folks love that dude.
Yes.
5 minutes left.
Yes? When?
In his solo series, he's done some wild shit.
Okay. Alright, I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
in the solo series. Like
Hence why I know Bruce loves that nigga, man. He's like, yo. Luckily he's an idiot.
Be long.
like
They have advantage.
his solo series is one of the reasons why when
God damn, my nigga took her to the face.
um his solo series, Elastic Man solo series, it's one of the reasons why in the Injustice comics, Superman had to make sure he was either captured or dead, because with Elastic Man's powers, he could kill Clark.
Zone
How
B
are you going
captured.
to go inside of him on
Yep.
stretch? Or?
He could sneak up on Clark, and Clark wouldn't be able to tell who, like, if like, you know, because you know, like, his powers, like, you know, he can damn near he can shapeshift, like, he can shapeshift and be,
And he does. Constantly.
yeah, like, he can and will shapeshift, and it'll be completely unrecognizable, you know, like a fake thing or not. And Clark,
Unless you know.
yeah,
Unless
even still, because like,
what to look for.
that's still what to look for, yeah. But like, he can and will shapeshift, and Clark has no way to tell
That's a powerful.
if something is or isn't Elastic Man.
Now home. A victory well
Yeah,
executed.
because I think all you can do is.
So like, he was scared of that shit for the longest time until, you know, Elastic Man was frozen and broken into pieces.
Zones controlled. Targets eliminated.
But yeah, I'm like these trained nigga LLCs just bruh, it's dumb, yo.
What you mean, man? They still all queens, man. Apparently, everyone is a queen.
Everyone's a queen with no. Well,
Everyone's
everyone's a queen with no kingdom, no king, and no royalty.
And everyone's a queen, but I mean, like, shit. Queen of trash is still trash, bro. Like,
I call queen trash, it's still trash.
like they would call women queen, but like, just say that they're pretty, man. Okay, like,
Just
we know
let
she's
them
fucking fuck.
pretty.
Like, we know she's fucking fine.
Just say that.
Okay,
pretty,
like
bro.
we know, but she's dressed up, she's maked up. Like, we know she's fine as fuck. Okay, like, but don't.
And
don't
you know,
be like,
on that topic of, you know, train niggas LLC, right? Another thing that I realized too is that whenever you talk to these women about, you know, who they have kids with, the more you let them speak, the more you realize that these women do not want, like, they don't want to be held responsible for who they have kids by. It is so amazing to watch how they,
what you mean the more, bro? That's on site, bro.
like, it's amazing to watch them, you know, formulate thoughts and say them, like, you know, like, for example, like, he made me a single mother. Really? How did he make you a single mother? Oh, well, because we had sex and
no,
he
no.
came with me.
First of
Oh,
all, no,
oh,
no, 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 no. Is did he rape you and did he tie you down for like 9 months?
yeah, exactly.
Like no?
Like, oh,
Okay,
like,
then he did make you a
so
single man.
how did he make you one? Like, so did he force you? Like, oh no. And you know what's funny is that like the way these women talk, you know they want to say these niggas raped them. You know they want to say this shit because everything they say goes back to like, oh, I had no choice. Like, you know, like I think the most recent one I heard is like, oh, you know, like these niggas will switch up on you. I'm like, look, there is no way all y'all are out here getting tricked into having kids.
Like,
like,
like, what is this like the day one launch?
yeah, yeah,
When was what's safe and not safe?
yeah,
Shit, like,
exactly. Like there is no way all of y'all at a rate of 75% are out here getting tricked into having babies.
the one I guess is like they said like there'll be a murderer and they will claim they want a man who was this and this. But like, wait a minute,
Yeah, bro.
what about this? So what
That's
happened?
and that's the next one too. It's like, oh, okay. I need a man who's intentional, responsible. I'm like, okay. So who'd you have kids by? A nigga who can't read. So
What?
so let me get this straight. So where were all these standards then? Oh, I was young. Oh, so because you were young, you didn't think that a nigga that can't read shouldn't have gotten your pussy? Is that,
How
is
young?
that
How young? They'd be like, what? Like how young were you?
so like I mean like these women want like every right to say, oh no, he raped me, that's why I have his kid, because everything else they say doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Well, what's up, Sons of Hot Rod?
Show your
Appreciate it.
enemy this place belongs to you now.
Doesn't make any sense. Like, and the more these women talk, it's more of like, oh, he made me a single mom. I'm like, oh, so he like, did he trick you? Like, did he put his sperm in a cup and you drank it on accident? Like, how did it happen?
What?
How did he trick his penis and sperm inside of you, and you had it for 9 months? How? Like, tell me how he tricked you. Like, tell me. I want to hear the story. Like, was he Zeus? Like, was he Zeus?
He must still Zeus. Fucking he still.
Like, did he appear?
Look,
Did he appear?
unless he has gas, okay? Like I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Unless
Was he a Luch?
Yeah, like,
Was he a Luch?
shit.
Like, did he command you? How did he trick you into having his kid? And you know what's crazy is, right? How did he trick you to have his kid not once, but twice?
Look. Oh, I don't know. Man, like,
They'll be like, oh well, he wasn't shit, and I had five of his kids. Really?
so man, the guy who already had 3 kids, should be my mamas. You said it wasn't shit.
Zone B
I would have never guessed.
I would have never guessed. Yeah, I
never
would
guessed.
I would have never guessed the guy who had 3 different women pregnant would still be a bad father. Right? You colored me shocked. Like I would have never thought he'd be a bad father. Never.
You know, like I thought he'd be like stand up guy, man. You know.
I thought he'd be father of the year. Like, but he's a deadbeat. Wow,
Lie.
It's almost like we didn't have any history to think he would be that, right? Like
It's not like he was born today. He was born 48 today.
yeah, bro, it is insane, man. Like it is, and you know what, and to a certain degree, right? If I were to remove any kind of accountability from these women, right, I would say that to a certain degree, it's not y'all's fault for
America,
being.
no. Damn, America got a gun.
Did you just say America? No. Did you just say
American. You said
Did
that,
you
right?
just say America? No.
American.
I hate you.
Zone B captured.
Did you just say America? No. America.
Your enemy has power.
Oh my god. Oh. Just said America no to fucking Sentinel Shield Super. America no.
Zone advantage is yours.
Wow.
I got it. I blame you, bro.
America no.
I can't fit it. I'm laughing too much, bro.
Oh, American no.
I gotta see the clip now.
Lost.
Oh, American no. I did not. I was like, did you just say American no? Like, what the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. What was I even talking about? Oh, yeah. I was saying that, like, if I were to, you know, even remotely take, like, some blame from these women on who they have kids with, it would be that, you know, up until, like, up until Roe v. Wade, right?
Zone A captured.
Men, like the men in a woman's family, decide who her husband would be for the most part. So you could say that, like, you know, maybe through epigenetics, right? That women didn't form the cognitive ability to decipher quality traits in men because for so long men decided who they would marry. That's if I wanted to give that bone, like, okay, it's not y'all's fault, y'all fuck criminals. If I wanted to, I'm not going to, but if I wanted to, I would say, okay, well, to be fair, for like since the beginning of time, right, women never really had a choice of who they got married to. It was their father, their uncle, or their brother, who, you know,
Depending on how far we go. But the old lady was like, no, nigga, you got snatched, it's a wrap. Like there was no uncle, there was no brother. It was, America, why? Our house.
there were like 4 supers on B,
Yeah.
like two bombs.
Well, I'm like, oh, it's safe. Whoop. Bubble is gone. Like the
You know,
home of
like,
the knowledge,
but
bruh.
like, yeah, like if I wanted to give them that, I would say, okay, well, you know, for so long in human history, you women didn't decide who you got married to. So maybe it's like, you know, because for so long y'all didn't have that, y'all didn't make that choice. Y'all never developed the cognitive ability to select men
Wow.
off of.
The panic on this man.
Did he solo super?
He got slapped into the wall and back into the wall back. The same wall. Like he immediately back into the same wall. Like,
You know.
he back into the same wall.
You know,
And went
like,
nowhere.
maybe that's why, right? But then, you know, because I recently, in fact, I'll even put the video in I'll comment it on this video. That I watched a video where, like, yeah, it was like an hour-long video, almost hour-long video, where it broke down the female male gaze, right, and how it plays in media, right. So essentially, what they found was that for the most part, women do not like overly muscular men. Right, so
Yeah, but-
obviously,
yeah.
you know, bodybuilders, right? But most women don't find that look attractive. But what women do find, but what they found was that for women in general, they rank looks in men lower than they do resources.
Oh yeah.
Ironic, you know what I mean? And for men, they put a woman's looks higher, right? But we already knew this, right?
Okay.
But when we found but when they looked at what women saw as the ideal guy in temperament and behavior, essentially they found the ideal guy to be what we would call on the internet soft boys. So essentially, like men who don't possess definitive, strong, masculine features.
So K-pop. So K-pop.
Yeah, exactly. So K-pop stars or like K-pop stars, young Justin Bieber's, like guys who don't possess definitive masculine qualities in physical appearance and in behavior. They ranked those men as being more attractive. Now, the irony to that, right, is that those men are not dependable men in times of crisis. And that's the funniest thing about that entire situation to me. It's like so women could because and the reason why women like that is because it shows that when it come when it, actually no they found two things, yeah, they found resources, right, and they found men who didn't possess overt masculine characteristics as attractive signifiers. And the reason why the overt male characteristics were ranked very high was because, well, they assumed it was because those men exhibited qualities that would make them better fathers, right? Because it's typically across the animal kingdom, child rearing is on the women. Like it's funny. Like human beings are one of the few animal species where both the parents will raise a child. In other kingdoms, the dad dips. Like
I think
after,
was it mammals? Was it most mammals that do that shit?
I think most mammals do it, and
I
even
believe
then,
some
maybe,
birds.
and even then, I wouldn't even say most. But like I know it's very heavily seen in mammals, right? But like across the animal kingdom, in most species, and just like most subsets, right? Once the dad pumps and dumps, he dips. Like,
Well, well, it
well,
was an animal because some
unless
dads, like
unless it's,
salmon or
yeah,
fish,
unless
they don't
yeah,
pump. They just spray. They
yeah,
spray and
but
dip.
then it's spray, or even or unless you're like a fucking black widow or a praying mantis, you ain't dipping nowhere.
No, you can, but you got to be like frame perfect Korean backdash.
Korean Korean backlash out the pussy, really?
Yeah, it gotta be frame.
Wow.
Gotta be frame perfect, bro.
Frame perfect Korean backdash out the pussy.
Or else to get hit.
Yeah, you know, and they found that like women like soft featured boys, or just like they like less masculine presenting men, right? And the fun, like I said earlier, it's funny that women like that in men because it's like those men aren't reliable men in times of crisis, which is just hilarious to me. So it's like women have a tendency to like dudes like women have the tendency to like dudes like Jaden Smith, but men like Jaden Smith aren't dependable when shit goes wrong.
Oh my god, already. Long drivers hits strikes. Oh my god, they all together.
Double down.
To me.
Oh my god.
Like
I
I can't wait till Bungie holds down hunters and fucks them in the ass with that unlubricated horse cock of a nerf. Because
whenever.
because like
Bungie and the punter, are you mad, sir?
ooh,
Like Bungie and the punter, sir, are you mad? Are you mad? Nah. I think I need to put a special on this. No, but
Enemy claims
fucked
Yo,
up
I
women
remember
arc.
what was it? I remember I saw like they did like a little experiment on how women react to like men that they say they want. It's like how they say they react to men, that they want, or find sexy or shit.
No, I'll link the
Uh,
video on the end of this in the comment section.
no, let's talk about the one I saw. It was funny because it was like
Oh, the
they
Wingsaw, the
said
Wingsaw.
they
Okay.
said nah, they don't like him, right? But the data shows the body reacts to the man. I was like, wow, like they're like what? Like yeah, like no. Data showed that upon seeing his picture, like your body said, like what? He's trash? Nah, I want to fuck him. I want to meet.
You know, so and it's just funny to me, like so women and it makes sense though, because like if you look at the type of movies that appeal to women, like for example, like The Notebook, for example, you know,
Never have seen a movie.
you know, I've never seen it, right? But women live and die by that shit. I don't know what the story's about, but like they love that shit, right? But from what I've heard, the guy in The Notebook is a pushover. Like he gets strung along. Is very is very is very is very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like he cares very deeply for how she feels about him, right? And everything. All the while, she's like not, she's awkward and uninterested in him, and women love that, right? So it just I just find it so funny though, because it's like, okay, so women like these, dare I say, effeminate characters in men, but these men are not reliable in terms of like
Zone C captured.
not
That's a
dying.
power play. Took them. Now
if shit went left, right?
Down Goku.
Oh my god. if shit went left, right, you wouldn't call someone by Jaden Smith for help.
Zone A lost.
No. Got some like the big ass rock. Oh my god, it begins. Super fast.
Let me
God!
try-
Wow. In this walking around.
Oh, I got 4 people watching. Appreciate it.
Oh, well, yeah.
But yeah,
No
no,
doubt.
it was a very
Trash.
interesting. It was a very interesting video, because I mean, and to be fair, that video. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, the video is called "Male versus Female Gaze: How Media Profits Off Gender," and it was called Gen Z's New Obsession, and the video is essentially consisted of how both men and women have different perspectives on what they view as desirable traits. And to be fair, one of the big things they did bring up too was how, like, if you look at male and female influencers, right, who have, of course, opposite audiences, the things that they promote are different too. Like male influencers tend to promote, physical wellness and getting money, right? But the women on the other side tend to like promote, being very mothering,
Have zone advantage.
and like,
Cooking shows, just up.
yeah, being very mothering and into and into the person, right?
5 minutes.
Versus the men.
A strong start. Fight on.
Oh shit.
But
Okay.
and you know what's funny is that even in that video, even in that good of a video, right? Of course, there was one comment that just it just made my eyes roll so hard. And thank you for the support, Sir Anthony. Right? In this video, so mind you, this video brought nothing up about race. It didn't, right? But mind you, one of the like earliest comments in the video, it says, "I used to change myself to meet the male gaze, but not anymore. I was one of those pick-me-girls. who would say I'm like other girls. I try so hard to not fit the angry black woman stereotype. Now I've learned to embrace my skin, my hair, and who I am as a person. It took me a long time to love my natural hair, and now I love it inside and out, right? And I'm just like, this video had nothing to do with race. Like this video had, and again, and because the video had, and because the video had nothing to do with race, right? Other people who weren't black were like, what are you talking about? Like this video was about gender. And of course, the black girls came in there like Voltron were like, I'm gonna start blocking you guys because you guys don't understand our struggle. I'm just like, this video isn't about race. Like the video is not about race. That's what you're not getting. It's not about race. The video was about gender, which means everyone. And like everything he said was like, like the angry black woman stereotype. On my dark skin, I'm like, this video was about gender. It was about gender. Like this wasn't about race, sweetheart. It was about gender. Like, why are you making this about race? Like, why are you making this about race? It was about gender. I'm gonna post a video in the chat on the actual YouTube page. I posted it there in the chat if those of you want to see it, because it's actually a very well done video.
Oh, I don't.
And unlike other YouTube channels, they put all the articles that they use to get this information in the description below. So those of you want to go fact check that shit. But yeah, and I'm just like, why? And I'm just like, what? And then the thing about it, right? The thing about it that like, when I like if I had done my due diligence, right, and stopped before I read her comment and read her URL name, I should just not coming. Because do you know what her URL name is?
Black Queen.
Oh, ooh, you were close. Her URL name is Black Girl Lavish. I'm just like, I should have seen this coming. I don't even know why I'm surprised. I don't know why I'm shocked. Like, of course, with a name like that, you'd come into a discussion about gender, and immediately bring up like issues that all stem from racism. Like everything she said dealt with racism. It had nothing to do with gender. That was all race. Like I was like, oh my goodness. And it's really sad because like
oh, he survived.
It's really sad because like in these kind of discussions where like it's everyone talking, I'm starting to see that like non-black people do not have the time nor patience to deal with that.
No, they do. They don't care anymore.
Yeah, like they
like,
they don't care about hearing that. Woe is me. I'm dark skinned. Nobody likes me. Like they don't like the comments.
You can talk, but I won't listen.
Yeah, because the
the
comments were like, stop being a victim. I'm just like, God damn.
Nah, that's not. I'm tired of shit too. It's like what?
See, like here's the first comment. I think the color of your skin takes up your headspace too much. Just be yourself despite whatever you are, to be honest. Like, that was the first comment under that comment she did. I was like, see, these people they're not trying to hear that shit, yo.
It got me mad.
You're on the wrong channel to make that, I'm dark skinned, and because I'm dark skinned, I did the male gaze. Like, the male gaze is the male gaze for a reason, and that encompasses all women. All women fall under the male gaze, not just black women. All women do. And these people in the comments were not trying to hear that shit. The first comment said, "Get that skin color shit out your head."
Oh god. Yeah.
The next comment, "Good for you. Although I'd be wary of the black pill. It's like nihilism. and that you should let it control you. I, the third comment, I tried so hard not to fit the angry black woman stereotype. So wait, you mean you were actually an angry black woman? LMAO. Be a decent person is one of the most attractive properties you can have, no matter what gender or skin color. Like, these people are not trying to hear it. Like, they are not like I was like they are like
they had too much time. I'm tired of this shit.
and now her comment back was, and I'm blocking y'all because y'all clearly don't understand how hard it is to be a black woman. Yes, it's about skin color. Y'all sound ignorant, act like racism doesn't exist. No, see, that's the thing. No one was talking about racism. That's the problem. This video was about sexism.
Oh, amen.
Oh, like this video was about sexism. That's why no one's talking about racism.
How we be, man?
And then one of the comments was, "Can you cook?" Oh gosh.
No, not you be can you boil water? That's the safe line. Can you boil water?
And then someone said, I think they're trying to make the point that it is counterproductive to base your entire worth as a person on your ethnicity, and that you should be yourself regardless. Too many people are on this victim mentality and cannot understand why life never gets better from them. Like people were not trying to, bro. And the only people in the comments and the only people in the comments, right, that were trying to support her stuff were black women. One comment said, "It's not hard being a black woman. The black woman is catered to, right?" And then in the next immediate comment, someone said, "Since when? Our own men hate us." The fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh gosh. It's like no matter where black women go, no matter the context, they gotta bring that shit into it. They gotta bring that, wait in the water, wait in the water. Like, they gotta bring it with them everywhere, no matter the context.
Yeah. Oh.
Like no matter the context, did they bring that shit with them? I'm just like this video had nothing to do with race. What are you talking about right now?
You have advantage. Enemy claims
So
zone A.
they gotta be about that's the default, man. That's the result. That's the return to default settings, man. Okay, you know.
That's
Race.
the return to
Return
default
to default
settings.
settings. The race, man.
Alt F4 back to race.
Sorry, man.
Alt F4 back to colorism.
Like, whatever something happens, just before back to race. My man was waiting for the heavy ammo for so long. Oh shit.
Enemy
Mine's bigger, bitch! He has shotgun at Arceus. Who wins?
Oh my god.
I have a kickflip. Sit down. You have shotgun at kickflip.
You have
I
advantage.
had kickflip and I think I had charge of light.
Zone A captured.
Damn, Hawkeye. Oh, this is gay. that was a great sword talk.
Zone B captured.
Yeah. With Twist or Bambino.
C keep the pressure on.
Oh, I think I should be Hawkeye.
Keep the pressure on.
I think one of the funniest comments I read was that um, this girl said, you know, this video is, you know, is kismet, because I was in bed last night thinking about why people don't like ugly people. I'm like, I could tell you why, but it's that that's the reason why is very black pill. But you know, at the end of the day, human beings are still animals,
Zone B lost.
and if you don't fit within the parameters of what is acceptable or allowable, you will be treated as such.
Oh shit.
Unfortunately.
Zone B captured. That's a
It
power
is
play.
a good game.
Now hold them. Zone C lost.
Shit. I fucked up my jump.
Oh my god, I'm a narc.
Shit. Up. A rope hammer's on the loose. Oh no!
Zone B lost.
I
Enemy
fucked up my
has
shoulder
advantage.
melee. He survived the first shot. Better run. It's near you somewhere. I hear him. Oh no! He's on me!
Oh wow. You told me to when he was on you.
No, I heard him on your kill cam, so I was with you. Then he turned around, I'm like, oh, okay, I thought he would chase you. He's like, no, he'll live, but you? Nah, nigga, you die. Woo. America? Oh, the grenade.
2 for 1. 5 minutes remain. A strong start. Fight on.
I'm coming, HK.
You have
Oh,
advantage.
I'm getting points.
Oh my god, I'm a narc.
They
Jesus.
have advantage.
Robin Hood? How did the rock get it? A Titan going to sea. Cross box 1.
What the hell?
My shotgun missed. Are you serious? It's on heavy ammo. Damn, man. Man got one put one in the one between the eyes, bro.
Zone B.
That shit was beautiful.
Zone advantage is yours.
Ooh.
And then there was this one comment that just made me shake my head. It was from a guy, a white guy. He's like, yep, can confirm. The older I've gotten, the less masculine I've tried to be. And I let my feminine energy, nature shine. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Jesus.
Can't save you here.
Zone B lost. Enemy has advantage.
That's my energy shot.
I was like,
Zone C
and I was
lost.
like, you don't understand. And you know, when men like that, there's no real way you can really explain that to. There's no real way you can explain to them how ridiculous that sounds until life just will beat their ass for it. You know, like for a guy to say that, you know, I've purposely become a less masculine. What?
Zone B.
What?
Let me laugh. Oh shit. Hawkeye on C been the rock.
It's a power play. 3 minutes. Get those zones back. And this battle
Oh my god.
is yours.
Teammate, the poison fucked me up. Ah! Ah!
Zone C captured.
Oh damn, it's a close game.
Enemy captured. You have advantage.
Oh damn! What happened?
Pressure on.
We live.
Finish them.
Yeah, pensive. Yes, this is Destiny 2, and
On
facts.
struggle 4. On the
You-
struggle 4.
Yeah, on the PS4 struggle bus. Yes, with slower process. Man, stop crouching and stand up.
The
You know, he had just crouching
bro?
with the arrow. Stand up. Yeah,
bro.
but stand up. Like this is so annoying.
Can the real hunter please stand up? Please.
Like, get out of here.
Your victory
And
gives the
pensive.
city
Human
hope,
beings
Guardians.
are still animals. We live in a world where people have often forgotten this. Yeah. People, I mean,
Where's my bow?
if you ask most people, right, are human beings animals? They'll say no, we're not. I'm like, so what are we? And I've heard people say we're humans. Like, okay. I swear, like, the more I listen to folks, the more I realize how much the American school system has neglected basic science.
Now you like shit, bro?
They're people who really don't think that they're mammals. Or I remember I was talking to this one girl about
some know what is a mammal, please.
I remember I was talking to this one girl about abortion, and she said, you know, that and she said you know, like she was saying that, you know, the collection of cells that, you know, make a baby before they become an embryo doesn't qualify as a living thing, right? And I was like, okay, fair enough. So I just have one question for you. I was like, if those living cells aren't qualified as living, right? If those, she said, those bundle of cells, if those bundle of cells aren't classified as being a living, like having a life, right? Then why is it that if we found bacteria on Mars, it would be considered life on Mars?
Nani?
You know, like if the cells that will make a baby in your stomach aren't considered living, then why would bacteria on Mars be considered life on Mars? You know, and then she was like, "Oh well, you know,
Control.
bacteria is like I think she said some shit like bacteria isn't living or some shit like that, where like she was trying to make it seem like, you know, I was like, sweetheart, bacteria has stages of dormancy, just like a baby in the womb. A baby isn't immediately an embryo. Bacteria isn't immediately active. It's dormant. So are you gonna tell me that bacteria isn't alive now? So are bacteria viruses? Are you calling viruses babies? You know what I mean? And I'm like, no. Here's my thing, right? I need people to say what they really mean, instead of, especially women, because women love to hide in the margins of shit. Like they love to say shit, you know, under their breath. You know what I mean? Like, I need you to say it out loud, like, oh, because I'm for abortion. Yeah, I say it in the chest, like, because I'm for abortion, I believe that babies are viruses, because the only thing science has labeled as non-living are viruses.
Zone advantage is yours. Zone C.
Yeah.
So are you calling babies viruses? Say it.
Well, we know.
You know, but these girls that want, you know, abortion, all this shit, they won't say the babies are viruses though. They'll say everything else with that.
Oh, no, wrong gun. I forgot. I don't know. Should put on both side armor. The dance of Hollows. The death of the I should do it. The death of the slab. Let's see. Where is my gun?
That's probably religious influence. People are taught in church that humans are especially set aside by God. Very true, very true. I mean, everyone knows that early
We
Bible
just
school
go.
story, right? That
The one.
that we came from, that we were made from dust and blown into life, which is ironic. It's ironic that it says we're made from dust because science also shows that human beings are carbon-based life forms, which is hilarious.
Or as some might say, organic.
Organics, yeah.
Fucking love them, Rick. Oh my god, it's party on me!
Party on me. I'm over here crashing C though.
Like, oh my god, we left. Yeah, I think I put the ball away. Cause it's not my for the ball. This is not the man for the bow. I got about the
And it's always funny to me when I see people who are like, as an asexual. I find that's funny. I'm like, you realize asexuality is like if any of the sexualities, right, are like a mistake, right? Being asexual was the biggest one. like you're part of a two-partner species. You not being able to form a sexual attraction to the opposite sex is a problem. Like, I mean, it's a problem. But like a lot of asexuals be like, oh, as an asexual person, I allow. Oh, swing and a miss. In the comments, someone's like, as an asexual person, this is validates even more why I'm asexual. Like, sweetheart, that's something to brag about. Like you're part of a dimorphic species. Like, what do you mean? That's not okay.
That's why we have fire.
It's like the wood or the Sith. There must always be two, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like that's not okay. Like it's not okay to be part of a dual partner species. Saying,
What's your plan?
I look. You see how these people coming here? You see how they see the whole, like, if this was you in Iran, because we had 4 people trying to fight me in here, and I had friends in here trying to fight me.
Boy, for me, I would just
You know what I mean? Like it's like you being sexual isn't a bragging thing. Like that's a problem. that is a issue. Like, it's not a good thing.
Hey man, which they're on apparently. Oh, going in is dead. Oh damn, we can back in this one. Sorry. And put it with the archery tools.
They lost 5 minutes.
Oh, whoop. Oh my man.
Up 21B. Oh shit. The whole squad's gonna be. T-Bug. Man, on B, get this motherfucker. In the woods, ooh. Get him off B. America, no!
Oh my goodness. Oh, someone just popped a storm trench. I'm out of here, bro.
Zone B lost.
Hey, but it's America, America. Let's see where's it at? Oh wait, no, fuck. God, I checked my shit. Man, ingredient. Oof, I had a golden gun.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. 3 Don't let your enemy take this without a fight.
Oh, shit.
Zone A lost.
Oh no! Alright. Get away. Get away with the bow. I don't break the Sith. Take a kill. Up. Come on, Axel. Yes, Axel. Yes. Oh, we didn't. Can I get the other one? Put it with the bow for now. Oh shit.
You eat monsters for breakfast.
But
This you can win a battle for
goddamn.
territory. Again.
Oh yeah, did you see? Apparently, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shine Pro. There is the duplication glitch now.
In what?
Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shine Pro.
Boy.
This was hard that we.
I say I'm surprised, but see, it seems as though they really can never solve that problem.
It's, the way I do it, it's so fucking weird, but it's like, how did you discover this shit, bro? Let me see. Is this for 16? Making you balloon? Wow. Let's see the shit. Wait, let me see this. Well,
Yeah,
damn.
What? Say what?
Ooh, talking to chat.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Wait, who are the 4 people watching? That's my question. I know one of them is me because I have my I have the actual thing up on my computer. I know one of them is me.
Let's pull up the goddamn list, man.
Say what?
Pull up the list, man. Of who's in your shit. I don't know.
Like, can I do that? No, I can't. I can't do that.
Yeah, Twitch.
You and this goddamn Twitch. I mean, I got no Pensive was watching. So you can't on Twitch, like fucking hell.
I'm gonna say five to 7 months, like a certain amount of viewers. You know, it's kind of hard.
This has to be the most poverty-stricken Thanksgiving I've ever had, man. Fuck growing up.
Why? Why?
Because I don't know, like when I was a kid, right? Thanksgiving was when I was feasting time, bro.
See, yes, that's American shit, nigga. I was twisting it all the time. So now, why was today? Oh shit! No, I fucked up. Why was today poetry stream?
Because like we didn't have anything, like a festive.
Captured Zone C. Enemy claimed Zone A. Zone B captured.
But
Zone
playing double
advantage is
SMG makes me feel like I'm playing Call of Duty though.
Like, you.
I hate with a passion that Fallout recommended that fucking main ingredient.
All out, true God. You know how to bitch. Oh, 2 AFK guys? Like, all out, true God, all them, man. They love. And they always use, I think, the same excuse. If I don't say it, like someone else will. But it's like, if not you say it, No, that's not about it, bro.
Exactly. It would make sense, right, if you were like a smaller channel, like for example, I came across a smaller channel, right, that actually, did you know that that on your Ghost Shell, there's mods that increase the chance of like a certain of having like +10 or more drop on stat or armor.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that shit. And that like if you go to the helm, right, if you go to the helm and pick up the and do the splicer weekly bounties, that so if you go to the helm and do the splicer weekly bounty, like just the bounty pickups, right, I mean not pickups but engram pickups,
You have zone advantage.
that those will have like a guarantee having a random high stat, but that it'll double that if you have one of those mods put on your ghost. So like let's say like on your
Oh my
ghost.
god, everyone gets Axel. Go.
Zone C locked.
So like let's say that like on your ghost, right, you have the mod that you want, +10 mobility to be, a random a de facto +10 stat on any possible armor drops, right? If you go get those engrams from the splicer and the helm, it'll have that +10 from the ghost, and then whatever random drop comes onto the engram. So he was like, yeah, like, I don't know if it was a bug, but yeah, you can essentially guarantee two high stat rolls on these armor pieces every week for free.
Zone C captured. You have zone
That's kind of
advantage.
OD.
That's what a small channel will do. Now imagine if these fuckers, like Fallout and Vanguard got hold of that shit. But then you see all these dudes ahead rolling, to tier 10 and everything, being like, yeah,
Zone C captured.
and they would say, well, if I don't tell you, someone else will. A lying ass excuse.
Kill clip.
Just say you want the money and go. Don't lie to me. If I don't tell you, someone else will. Right?
I got more like four dudes. Man. I got surrounded. The spawns. And you're here in double SMGs like a madman.
And it's working. Wow, talk about the panic. Really, my dude?
It's working. I shot about that.
It is.
Immediately.
Like, this man
Just say-
panicked. Like, this man panicked. Talk about panic at the disco panic.
Oh no, you're tethered? Oh, that's so sad. Like, that's so sad.
I mean, the whole manosphere, like I did talk about it earlier, right? But I mean, that's cool. I mean, quite frankly, the whole manosphere beef.
Fight on.
First of all, I don't even know what it's really about. Like, I don't know what the core problem is either way. Like, I have no idea what the actual core issue is. But
I heard that because Cave Time is bigger than my square, so they go jealous. So like,
it's bigger than who?
because Cave Time, like Cave Time is bigger than my square. That people are now getting jealous.
If that's
That's one of the rumors I heard.
okay, so if that's the reason, that's fucking stupid. And here's the reason why. And you know what's funny? We've had this talk before. Is like, like if I wanted to get big and make money, right, I definitely would not make my material manosphere content. Like if getting big and getting numbers and getting money for your shit is what you want, doing this manosphere shit is not the way to do it. It's not. It's really not.
Short, like it's short term and requires like a good
It's
luck to get like to be actually
yeah, like it's not. And
like a good
here's
investment.
yes, exactly. And here's how you know it is. Here's how you know that, right? So you and I play Pokemon, right? In the Pokemon sphere of YouTube, how many channels in that sphere of YouTube are 1 million sub channels?
Uh, Probably yeah. I'm
At least like six.
a good bit of
Yeah,
Pokemon.
it's like six, right? At least six, right? Now compare that to the Manosphere. And I mean like both white, black Manosphere. How many are 1 million channels? Only Kevin. I only know of Kevin.
Minutes.
Assuming Kevin is my
This
last player.
battle is
Yeah, well, yeah. So assume he is right, right? So only Kevin is the only 1 million plus channel. Okay, let's go down a couple 100,000. How many YouTube channels for Pokemon are like past 200K?
Oh, a good bit.
A good bit, right?
Yeah, a good bit.
Compare that back. Now let's go to the Metasphere. How many over 200K? Even less. Even less than like maybe like four.
Maybe like four. Yeah, I would say.
At least, and maybe like four.
It depends. It depends. Wait. O'Shea.
O'Shea's almost to 200K. He's almost there.
No.
He's like,
No. You call him my master hit?
yeah, I mean, he's part of the guys.
O'Shea, F and F.
Yeah, O'Shea, Profession Fit.
I think the casual bachelor is a chill master dude.
Yeah, but like most of these channels aren't even past 100K. So like if the beef is about Kevin making the most money, my nigga, if you wanted money, this is not this.
I think about money. It's about like him being bigger than my master.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like again, like, and with that comes money and all that stuff. Like, if you wanted to get big on YouTube, this is not like Manosphere content. Isn't what you're going. That's like, you picked the wrong content to make then.
No, you chose one of the highest rock roads.
Yeah, you chose.
Because
Shoot.
first of all, that's because of like
Go ahead.
half the population. It's like because no women were about it, like that'd be such a hard fight, bro. To get to.
And that's one of the things. That's one of the things too is that a lot of Kevin's subs are women. So it's like, again, like if you wanted to get big, this is the wrong content to be making. Hell, you'd have an easier time making educational content to get big.
No, that's pretty. No, that's actually a pretty solid way to get big. Like content.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like it'd be easier doing that.
Easier. Ooh.
Because at least with that, like at least with that, because with educational stuff, you create a consistent, non-binary niche of people who will always look for your shit, right? Like if I need card information, that goes across gender and age. You know what I mean? And it'll always be a consistent people who will always look up your stuff.
Yeah, okay. You said especially as in most of okay.
You know what I mean?
That the moment you make like a solid mistake, it's a wrap, bro.
Yeah.
It's like what you say? This kid's a dumbass.
Yeah,
All I'm
exactly.
supposed to do.
Right, but with this whole gendered manosphere stuff, you already alienate half the population just based on what you're saying. And you want to talk about getting big?
Hey man.
Yeah, so
because remember, what was it doing the beef of Abba, the Equate beef between Abba and between how much of this small boy did you see? Come on,
no, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But like if the beef is about Kevin getting beyond the manosphere, yes, that's what basic marketing is. If you want to be if you want to sell a better product, you have to look at your demographics. making your product only appeal to one gender will only work. No, let me not say that. Making your product appeal to one gender will typically only be successful if it's appealing to women. If it's men, it's harder to do that. Because men have fewer hobbies, and most of the hobbies that men have, ironically, most of our hobbies involve us, looking at someone else do it and then doing it ourselves. So essentially, if I get into my hobby, I will stop relying on other people's money, which again reduces the income that will be made for that niche. But with women aren't trying to fully learn anything, except for like maybe hair and makeup. But even then, they have to consistently buy the makeup and the hair.
Yeah, makeup. Yeah, I would
You know what I
hair,
mean? So if it's about money, you pick the wrong the wrong shit. Now, from what I've heard, it's also the beef has also been about the whole educated lane and Pookie shit. And quite frankly, I mean, first of all, I find it amazing how like it's amazing to me that if someone says that black people are stupid, right? They'll say, "Oh, you're being racist." But at the same time, blacks are the only people I know of who will call educated people lame. You know what I mean? Like shit like that blows me away. It's like, okay, so if a white guy said that y'all were mentally challenged, y'all would say that's racist. But at the same time, y'all actively call those who are intelligent lame. All right, okay, okay, like all right, you know what I mean?
That's why I avoided that, man.
I from what I've seen, I've seen that it was divided across those lines, and then across those lines, I heard about the whole hoes are winning shit, which I'm like, okay, so is it about Kevin? Is it about hoes are winning? Is it about Pookie and Ray Ray?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. So I was also saying, like, so I don't know what the actual core problem is, and quite frankly, all three of those, if all three of those problems sound retarded, like if it's about Kevin winning, make a better product. We live in a capitalist society. Make a better product. If Walmart is beating your ass, you gotta beat Walmart.
No, that's gonna be tough, man.
It is tough. It is tough. Yeah, it is tough. But like, that's when you're gonna win. If you're saying that Walmart is whooping your ass, you gotta find ways to beat Walmart. Then lower your prices, make better prices. I don't know, but if Walmart, I have Samuels is getting too big, okay, make a better product then. If you can't, then I'm sorry, you lose. It's just that simple.
I don't see why people mad about Britney because I'm like, she was big. It made him business. It's simple as that. Like
exactly, it's business. If your problem is with the whole Pookie Ray Ray shit, my guy, the world is bigger. The world is bigger than America.
Apparently not, man. You didn't know.
Like this whole Pookie Ray Ray shit.
That man got gunned. Oh my god, that man got gunned.
We were shooting that man out of the sky. like if the whole issue is another Pookie Ray Ray shit, my answer to that is have a class divide. Simple. Let those Pookies know they're Pookies. And let them feel bad about that shit. Like, no, because I mean, like, at this point, it's like
that guy's work, Bren. That guy's work and commitment.
I mean, true. It's true, but I mean, shit. Like, shoot. Like, these dudes argue about that Pookie shit every 3 months. That's fucking commitment too.
Yeah, weird. But actually, to do work.
That's what you do.
Like, don't want to argue. I keep it warriors.
What is Pensive saying?
Ooh.
I think the main thing I saw people get mad about is that to women it seems like hoes are winning. in a sense, it doesn't matter to them whether or not they actually are. Well, I mean, look, if that okay, so if that's the case, right, then that's not my problem. Like
Right.
if women think hoes are winning, let them. But that's
No.
not. I mean, again, like I said it earlier in the chat, I'm on the Ivan Drago shit. If she dies, she dies.
She died. She lives. She lives.
You know, like if she dies, she dies. Like if women think Brittany Renner is winning, congratulations. It's only until they experience that shit that they'll realize, oh shit, I don't want to live like this. then they realize that shit. You know what I mean? Like if Brittany,
She hit hard, but she hasn't filled the record yet, man.
exactly like
Pray for it.
if Brittany Renner is winning, then so is Charlie Sheen. All right. And let's be real. If women, the women who are saying that, I always say that because they see Brittany Renner getting fast money. Now that's really what it is.
5 minutes.
That's really what it boils down to. Like, it's like everything women think about in this modern era is about how to get money the fastest way possible doing this amount of work.
No, I don't say about it. It's more about getting the resources.
Yeah, resources. Doing this amount of shit. You know what I mean? So to them, women like Brittany.
Supposedly, this amount of shit.
Yeah, supposedly, yeah.
But
supposedly.
apparently, they choose the highest routes, or going to college for like.
Yeah. You know.
they get a college for like at least 4 years or one. Then they get an master. So like what, 7
You know,
7 years total.
Like if hoes are winning, if hoes are winning, let them win. Because the way I've seen it is that, you know, history doesn't remember whores.
Yeah. It depends on how she works.
The only whores history has actually written down in history as a name is Marilyn Monroe and Cleopatra.
All we need is one to disprove the statement.
They have advanced.
Those are the only two historical hoes that actually were actually real. All the other ones are non-fiction, like fucking like Aphrodite and shit. Oh my god, all these things.
She just got cut like me.
God damn.
Yeah.
I just walked in the door and got shot in the face. But you know, like, I mean, the whole hoes are winning thing, like, if it's coming from women saying hoes are winning, it's because those women.
I think it's men, honestly.
I think it's men, but I mean, Pensive is saying that he thinks that the main reason that he saw people get mad about it to that. Wait, he said, I think the main thing I saw people get mad about is that to women, it seems like hoes are winning. Okay, yeah. So if it's women thinking that hoes are winning, they're saying that because they're saying that because they see easy money. They see easy money, easy attention, right? And a lot of them are coming to the mindset of like, oh, I want to do that too.
You see, and then they were like, oh, there's only so many sips out in the world.
Yeah, like
And them I already taken up.
you know, like if women are complaining about hoes are winning, I would call that the Instagram effect, where like, you know, these women are seeing all these girls on Instagram living easy lives for damn near nothing, right? And they think that, you know, oh, well because she's doing it, I want to do it too.
Yeah.
And this is like, you know, all these fake asses are everywhere on the internet. All these made in China bodies all over the internet and shit.
President butt lips.
Yeah, all over the place. Because now it's like, well, you know, having a big ass is in, but if you weren't blessed with that shit naturally, and you're too lazy to go to a gym, you're gonna pay, you know, X amount of money to almost clear yourself on a surgery table. But hoes are winning though. You know what I mean? It's like, if women are saying that, it's because they see easy money and want that too. Because women have this thing I call the PPP, which is the princess peasant paradox, where a woman will see what another woman has and never factor in the cost of what those women have. So it's like how in those stories you'll hear about how how the peasant girl envied the princess for having all these nice things, but didn't realize that the princess has to always follow these strict rules to get those nice things. You know, if guys are saying that shit, it's either one of three things. One, he's that weak of a man that women. He's that weak of a guy that he sees women as competition, like genuinely speaking. That like he actually sees women as competition in his life, to where them winning means shit to him. Or number two, he's trolling. Or number three, he thinks that the mere fact that women have it easier, according to how he views it, is winning. Because the thing about it is that if women were winning, they wouldn't be complaining. Like I said earlier, no one complains about good room service. No one's out here saying, "Did these motherfuckers give me fresh towels?"
Is this a must outlet?
Are,
No, you did not, right? No, you did not.
are these people giving out steam ready towels for my sauna? Unacceptable. Are they giving me a buy one get three free voucher at the bar? I can't believe it.
The audacity.
The audacity. Like no one complains about getting good service. No one complains about winning. But if we see all the internet, TikTok, Instagram, pick your social media device or site. These women are losing.
MySpace.
Oh shit, MySpace. Damn, that took me back. MySpace.
You said pick your site.
But yeah, like pick your social media outlet, and these women are crying with. I mean, shit. Just recently, Time Magazine did an article review about how because more men are deciding to be single, women are most affected.
Yeah, that one always gets me, bro. It's like, wait, what? Like,
yeah.
wait.
Because men don't want to get married, women are most affected. So like, if hoes were winning, if hoes were winning, why would us not wanting to get married hurt them if hoes are winning? This shit is adding up.
Yeah, where you at?
Like if I'm winning, I'm not saying shit. I'm getting what I want. But these women are not getting what they want.
You like my question, bro?
Oh
See me?
god. Oh, you that comes
I'm
so.
a white knight.
That comes so. Let me say so close. Like from a distance, you look like a white version of your D1 character from a distance. Until I get close, I see how bad that robe is. Then I'm like, no, never mind.
Underway.
I like the knife. I just don't like the
So the whole hoes and winning shit. Like, I mean, quite frankly, I don't know what the beef's about. I've heard like 3 different sides of this story. I heard it was the Pookie Ray Ray shit. I heard it was Kevin's success. I heard it was Kevin interviewing Brittany Renner. I heard it was hoes are winning. Look, all this shit, like, out of those 4 things, none of them make any sense to get angry about. None of them. So,
look. When there is a peace, what's follow, man?
like if hoes are winning, how does that affect you as a man? If hoes are winning, are you fucking with hoes?
No, no, of course they are.
Exactly. Like, so if they're winning, you know what I mean? Like, how is their winning hurting you? Unless you're dealing with that.
All the men that follow people said if you look at their last like the last 2 hours on social media. Look at the likes, bruh.
Exactly. You know
That's
what I
like,
mean? If Kevin is, leading the manosphere, how's that a problem? Unless you think you can do it better, and if you could, why haven't you yet? Again, this is we live in a capitalist society. If you have a better product, you will get the numbers. So unless you're telling me that Kevin has an inferior product, yeah, you have a better one. You need to do a better job marketing your product then. If not, oh well. You know what I mean? Like shit, a Mercedes and on all these high-end cars are honestly trash, but they have some of the best marketing in the world for a reason.
hold up. Wait, can I get you a white?
Man, they need to drop this thing for the new update so I can see what Adrenaline Junkie actually like how good it gets because
Let's ask someone Blackbird. I like you. I like you. I like your name, bruh. Don't say shit.
oh my gosh.
We don't bite. What is it? What is it? Opening shot when we planted. Hmm. Too bad. I hate how you look.
Fashion over functionality.
Yes, of course. That is the rule of law, man.
You know, and like pensive. If you're still here, I mean, at the end of the day, you have to. I mean, this may be upsetting or come off the wrong way, right? But at the end of the day, you have to still remember the group of men you're dealing with. Like African American men are a unique bunch of men, because between the women you have, between the women you have as your counterparts, and your history in this country, and just how y'all are raised at home, there is so much nigger shit y'all gotta go through to get to basic common sense of stuff. So like a lot of black men just aren't
No, for me, the one that says fuck all these hoes and bitches, and give them a chance that they would fuck all them hoes and bitches, and they complain that they be hoes and bitches.
yeah, exactly. Like
Like,
you really gotta really look at who you're complaining
like,
about, because at the end of the day, like y'all know each other better than I know y'all. So you know how niggas get. Like you know how like effeminate a lot of black men are. To like they will throw out common sense just like women do. Like, well, I don't like the way this nigga talks, so I'm not gonna support him. I don't like something really benign, so I'm not gonna do X Y Z. You know what I mean? Like you know y'all's community better than I do, so you know how legitimate these concerns are or aren't.
hello, Black Ranger.
So Black Ranger, so because I've always been consistent in my stance that niggas are stupid. And when I say niggas, I mean like just like black men in general across the globe, because there's certain things that we do that don't make any fucking sense. And I've always been clear in that statement. I've also always been clear in the fact that in general, men are stupid because we let women say outrageously incorrect shit
Guardians are
and don't correct it.
And say something enough, and to them it becomes true.
I mean, that's very true. Okay, let's play a couple more games, and We'll call it a night. I appreciate all 2 people watching, because I know I'm one of my own simple viewers, so appreciate y'all. Gotta give that some promotion.
What did it for you?
I have no idea,
Wow.
but they're appreciated.
Wow.
Did you
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What?
Yeah, nothing.
What? Were you one of are you one of the 3?
Wow.
So you are. Yes or no?
Wow.
Okay, that's not helping either of us. But,
I came to help you.
yeah, and I appreciate that. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say.
I want you to say, I am ready to dive into Tartarus.
I will never say that. What I will say is that I will join you there, but I will never say I'm ready to do it. Like,
I would never.
I will never say that. Like,
you gotta watch so first.
yeah, like I will never say I'll never say I'm ready to jump into it, because I no matter what I do, I can't be ready for what that game does to us. All right.
What the game does to us?
Like that game.
Out the best in you.
Like that. No matter how prepared we come into that game, after a certain way playthrough, I think it's like after like World 6.
Scotland? No.
Yeah. At World 6.
I think Scotland is 5.
Is it 5?
Yeah, 5 is Scotland. I think 6 is what was it? Was it the rain place?
Yeah, I think it is the right place. But all I know is that like after like stage 6, that's when no matter what buff we have, it's gonna be a fight. That we can easily lose if we don't play a couple of ourselves.
But how hard you play last major? Nigga, that was this is easy, bro.
Say what?
It's like no matter how hard you play last major, you weren't in our bracket yet, man. You weren't in our pool, so you know you got lucky.
It's funny how so many things can't like fighting game lingo. But I still think the funniest thing we said was, I think it was like, is that nigga +5 on the whiff?
I just
And then what's funny about that is that for the longest time I never knew what that would look like in real life until I saw So Bad Guy in Guilty Gear Strive.
what he do?
You can't punish his DP if he whips it.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Because it recovers too fast.
I said, what? My DP is safe. Wait,
Yeah.
what? No, that sounds
and,
wrong.
And if you go watch Punk's videos, like earlier videos on Soul, you'll see that this guy would do like, light DP like 5 times in a row. And they all just miss, but like he'd recover so fast that they'd be like, okay, I can't punish him.
Unless you're Ramley.
Oh, bro.
No, that would be like, I dare you. I dare you.
Or
Yeah.
or as I heard someone call her, Ram Neanderthal, I died. I died.
Because she has one game plan. Get you back to the wall. Then go ape shit on you.
Bro, that her Her Kamehameha into YRC high low is so unfair, bro.
Oh, those wicks? Okay, alright, that was clean. That was clean.
Oh shit, look who's in front.
The White Knight.
Yeah, I see.
Look, I have a White Knight spending. I'm spending the White Knight virus, okay? I have.
Zone C captured.
Oh,
Snipe,
oh.
snipe.
I blame Fallout. The guy who killed me is doing that Bell Fall recommended. Had a trace last foot as a sidearm. You see him? You see him? What was his name? Christy 504.
Well, I have with the White Knight virus, bro.
Oh,
Let's
God.
go. The White Knight
Zone
virus.
C lost.
Also, for me, it's funny. The whole thing about the Bell funny is that how it would, how it would say Bungie. No matter how hard you try, I will never making us trick sleeves.
Yeah, I remember that comment.
And nah.
I will never use McClare's trick sleeves over Mobius.
Stop it. Yeah. It was like, but at least now you have a chance. Bitter Red boy. Oh yeah, I took on a look at the comment. Bitter Red Bill. I heard it was good.
Man, they've been doing from what I last read.
Zone C
They've been doing your boy dirty, bro.
Nah, I let you shoot was good. His point was good.
Shit, I may need to put on a longer distance gun because
The White Knight virus, bro. The White Knight virus is strong, bro. Okay. We'll call it class
Zone
now.
C lost.
eat and grow fat, then die.
White Knight virus.
You captured Zone A. You have zone advantage.
This
Calm
man
down.
really tried to do that. So like,
Like he's getting too old with a weapon.
yeah, he was ready to slide in
Getting
here
too
and kill us
Getting too
both. Like, who do you think you are? like,
Okay, I know you have Titan. I know you have one of masks. Okay, calm down, bro.
B
Like,
lost.
it's strong, but you ain't got it anymore, man.
they thought you were gonna slide in there and just kill us both with a shotgun. Like, who do you think this is 63?
Like, they're going to A. They're going to A.
I know.
White Knight virus.
Zone A lost. A fire team that fights together stays together.
Oh, thank you. Who was that Nary? That guy saved my life.
You captured Zone B.
Pilot?
Zone advantage
Oh.
is yours.
Where's Bubble at?
It's Nary. No, it's Nary B. It's Nary B. It's Nary B. It's missing me. Who's behind me? What the hell? Oh, I'm surrounded.
Who's behind me? Oh, I'm surrounded. Okay.
Zone B lost. You captured Zone A.
But yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying the holiday.
Oh, I'm the void. You know, doing my duty, spinning the White Knight fabrics, man. It is my duty. Damn, someone got dropped. Ooh.
Zone B lost.
Okay, I hear a.
Oh, I got all mixed up. I want to bubble on B.
Lost.
Let me spread the White Knight virus around.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours. You're in the lead.
Oh, remember that story I told you about how when I was a kid and it was like my 5th birthday, I stole all my guests,
Watch this.
yeah, Rugrats watches. So I looked on Mercari, and they're selling those watches. Like people have those watches to sell on Mercari.
Hey, how much?
Some ranging from like 17 to like 70. Like it's different buyers having different prices though, really. So there's really no set price. Just that like whatever price you want to sell it as.
Yeah, the price range, you know. So,
Yeah. Like some people are selling theirs for like 70. Others are like $20 for like 4 of the watches.
yeah. Ooh.
Like that story, I'm like, damn, I was such a fiend as a kid, bro. Like that is some fiendish ass shit. Like like when I think about it, like that is some villain
Serial killer
origin
type shit.
story shit. That's some
Yeah.
villain origin story shit.
Like you, bro, you're a villain. What do you know, villain?
like he was always a little different, even as a child. Type shit. And the fact like I was so conniving as a child like that.
Zone A captured. Zone B lost.
Oh, they're two hunters doing that shit, man. I swear to God, Fallout.
Wow, he tried to suppress me and suppress himself.
Unskilled.
Yeah.
Zone A lost. Power play.
That
Enemy.
reminds me, I gotta get the unskilled work for Akuma. Unskilled.
Oh, I go back with somebody.
I gotta get that and
Give me 1 minute hit. The fuck?
Zone C lost. 3 minutes left.
I need to get that. I need to get the Geese Howard Predictable. Because I saw your comment on the Dudley voice clip. That was nice. For how I stood in there like, yo, Dudley, what is she, Dudley? Gutter trash.
Enemy has your goal.
Like,
The high class shit.
high class insult. Like, she's gutter trash.
Spit around. I must spread out right more.
Zone C lost.
I must deliver more
Back.
to the white right cup.
Fight again. Persistence is key.
Slide in my bubble.
The zone
She's
Sorry,
gutter
but
trash.
trash.
fighting. You'll get it.
Godly to that good shit.
She's gutter trash. Did you like how I used the Tekken 4 theme songs in there?
Where?
For the background music and everything, like
Last second.
yeah, fucking yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna take it. So I can't tell you shit about taking music way around that time. So, like, yeah, I would. Taking 7 is the only game I actually I've been looking at I had or actually tried a bit.
I actually feel somewhat bad for the Tekken 17 because I'm like, where do y'all go from here? You know what I mean?
Twin,
Huh?
the Pakaram Tim, Nick, the Pakaram Simpsons family, give me all the better. Give me.
I fucking hate you for that. Fucking around family.
What I do, bruh? All this unwanted hate. What did I do? I just gave you some spoiled advice, man.
Wow. I read a tweet someone posted in the Discord, the Edward's Discord, and this is from some girl named Sukiana, and she said, I've been cooking all night. I've been cooking all night and morning, but once these kids eat, I'm gonna be in them streets. I'm a mother first and a hoe directly after.
Control.
Jesus Christ. And this was made today at 1:45 p.m. This is Jesus.
Now is she a hoe as it a hold of money?
Show me you can take ground.
Like
Hold the
to feed
zone.
the family?
I don't
Or is it
know.
a hoe
I
is
don't,
out?
I
Because
don't
Alex
know.
Warden has to go, you know. Has to
I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's like that comment alone, I'm just like I don't even know what to say to that. Like
This is America.
I'm a mother first and a hoe directly after. Like that's after I finish feeding my kids, I'm gonna be in them streets. Like that's literally.
Demon, come back. McLaren, why? I trusted you.
Oh, this is such a good build.
Wait, what?
Like, if I run
My
out of
melee
one,
whip. Oh, fucking
if I run out of one SMG while in the gunfight, I can just switch to the other one and it'll be reloaded.
Oh god. I don't like this. Up, back up, back up!
Ooh, that was too loud. Don't want to get copyrighted.
Up, it's to it down, man. They only need like one
What
second.
what if it what if that was if that really wasn't? I'd be actually mad. Like, cause like literally, it was even like maybe like the first half note of the song. Oh, we got him. We got like, that actually upset me. Man, I still put it down that Dead Man's Tale is the laziest primary in the game. Well, next to last word.
My man, did you think about me after I got hit by like 4 dudes? This is like... Did I outgun you with a gun? With...
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
Like, is man mad that I outgunned him with Outbreak Pride?
Yes.
Oh my god! Wow, all guns though. I just saw a body.
Zone B lost.
You try to be sneaky and should have just go for the shotgun. Shit.
Zone A lost. Power play. Enemy has your zone.
Oh,
Oh shit.
oh, bad ship.
What's good?
Oh,
I wonder.
Pop goes the weasel.
Ah, let's go! Fucking bubble! Spin, baby, spin! Come here, Beyblade!
Beyblade, let it
That's what I did though!
rip.
He had bubble. I blinked and let it rip. Oh, he got tethered. For shame. Like, for shame.
Wow, damn, boy, shit. Like this, whoa, like, I swear, I will never understand the mindset of people like that hunter. How do you suppress me and you still lose? Jesus Christ. Because you tried to slide shotgun, that's why.
Alright. For me, it's if you lose when you get tethered, it's like the beast is like, bro, like, she quit. This man killed me in one shot his melee. That means no. You see that bullshit I talked
Oh
about earlier?
shit! They had the whole squad in Arc Soul in that corner.
I'm coming, teammate.
Zone advantage is yours.
They're all suppressed.
What do you mean? My shotgun whip. Oh my god. The Lord is starting.
Man, there was a massacre on B Flight. There was nothing but a massacre on B Flight.
And I just ran
Damn!
through.
Damn! Damn!
With a B? I bet. I bet.
Damn!
I just ran.
Like you just ran in there.
Like you said, it's gonna be right.
Like, you just ran down the hallway with the shotgun. Oh, that was funny.
Let me see the clip. Oh shit. Man, I was supposed to go, so I bet. But you know, try my luck.
Ooh, let me get the hell.
Oh,
This thing is still there?
Yeah. Like,
Yo.
That's why
Titan,
we
man.
fire
I don't have the range for that. Oh god, another
oh,
water down.
I have no sword ammo.
I have nothing for that.
enemy has advanced.
But his friends, I do. Let's do it.
Oh my goodness. All these last words, all these ace of spades.
Bubble.
Oh my. Wow, Tether is such trash.
Your enemy is
This nigga ran under the tether outside and was still able to pop his super off, and then it got him?
no Z lost. It's power play. Get those
Oh
zones
my
back.
goodness, Tether is like he laid the tether trap above the door, and and the guy just walked right through it, and then popped his bubble outside of it. Tether is garbage. Jesus.
Those
I
are
told
your
you.
life, Guardian.
Oh my goodness, that super is trash. It can't even trap.
Or hence, so if people feel like 6 shots and it's out laying rip. Like,
Okay.
yeah, cool.
I'll play one more because like it's 3 hours in.
And
My ass starting to hurt, bro. I'm sitting on this chair.
after 3 hours, come on.
And I want to get some water. So I'm gonna end the stream after like this last game.
And then you better go back to your family and eat the scraps.
Scraps.
Directive: kill white enemies equals present. Execute directive. Outbreak perfected. I don't like that name. The prime was better. Cause you just I've done the math. I've done the math. A pull of a trigger 1 + 1 = 0. We'll never get old. Finding a name. Beta Rebura. Enter the QB. Alright, admin. Let me fanboy.
I hope I'm alive to see the day that eventually, right, that in order to shut up the female athletes asking for more money, they have them compete against like college and high school boys to just show how bad they are.
You saw the video about I'm preaching about the men's volleyball team, right?
Control.
Yeah, I hope that
Now,
happens more.
did you see how Abba and Preach changed the channel on YouTube?
Yeah, they changed their screensaver to the celebration
menu.
pic.
Yep. I paused like, wait,
Uh,
no, he did not. He did not.
Guys, that shit was godlike. That shit is godlike. They're like, oh, like that shit is godlike.
No, you did not. Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. I can and I will. Yeah, all I'm hearing is gunshots behind the door, yo.
It's a close range map in the break now. Like,
Have advantage. Zone C lost.
the SMG. My boy, his bubble.
Zone A captured. You have advantage. Zone B lost.
Wait, I wonder. Oh my god, they're all together.
All the holding hands.
Oh, if I had Cloud Strike, or if I had like
You have advantage.
if I had like shit,
If you had a Cloud Strike, or even
Yeah,
the Thunderstorm in a bottle.
Zone C lost.
in the bottom. Time to be a menace. Time to be a menace.
Hold down.
Come on. Wait, how are we looking?
Ooh, thank you. That teammate saved me.
That's me. That hit me. Oh, after the kid is going on the back of A. Box down.
I'm capping C.
Zone A lost. It's a power play.
Oh
Get
well,
those zones back.
he couldn't get the original name. Tragic.
You captured Zone C. Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
Ooh, bubble orbs.
Well, I'm just getting the bubble. Hydroxyl.
Zone C lost.
Oh, teammate. Why?
Zone C captured. You have
Putting
advantage.
bubble on the mid.
Run, bitch, run.
Now make it rain.
He's suppressed.
The press, landfall.
You're in the lead.
I in this and send the juice. Okay, plus it. I'm in a mess. Axel with a whole dance.
God damn.
I'm embracing the life with a menace.
Toil and trouble.
Oh, golden gun. Oh, oh my god.
Going to
Weeps
be
and love. We Soul Reaper Azura. Alright, my boy. We got we got QBs. We got Soul Reapers.
5 minutes remain.
the B is locked down by bubble. Don't press the B.
It's out the bubble. You run back. Now they throw them in there.
Oh well.
You there? You could have killed her. He was half. Your Axel, yeah.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Oof. I am like whenever they want to have the Tommy's matchbook, they want it will burn. I agree.
Actually, Tommy's matchbook with the OEM maybe actually. Like I like it's funny. I can't get a streak because the moment I kill one guy, their boyfriends shoot me out of revenge. Like it is just so.
And 40-101. When the bell rings,
It is just such bad
you
manners.
walk in
Like you can't rush someone while they're eating. Like I need to finish my plate before I can
such bad manners.
such bad manners. Ooh shit! Dodge that snipe.
Double down.
Ooh.
3 minutes. You're winning. Stay strong.
Shit. Oh really? Oh damn. AOB, pick a side.
Bro, Jesus. I fought off like 3 dudes on the seat of myself.
I'm gonna be.
Yep.
I'm gonna Axel. Let's go.
Here they
Let's go.
come.
8B. Let's go. 10 V5. Let's go.
Now hold.
Oh, who has the landfall? Go in, yeah, go in there. I want to say who has it? Go in there. Get that bubble off the screen.
I'm gonna. I don't know. Is that in D1?
Oh wait, can I want to be belligerent. Can I be belligerent right now? No, I can't, because I want to pop my bubble in his bubble. I did that one game. That shit was hilarious.
Ooh.
Wait, is his bubble still there?
Oh, he sold quite a little bit of wanna be. Oh damn! Wanna be? I see people is going to be. Bubble is yours.
Yeah.
Here you
They're
go.
all outside though. But they're all outside.
He's burning.
God damn! They're just dropping like flies.
Don't see long. 1 minute. Won't be long now.
Oh my goodness, my Arxel killed him.
The scene of the crime.
Your enemy
Damn, how do you both and he's teabagging both those fools? How do you lose a 2v1 with Tommy's matchbook on Rev Dub?
It burns you.
It's a 2v1 though. Like they both got gunned down.
10 seconds. End them.
Capsy.
A well-fought victory.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Appreciate you, Bush, for co-starring in today's.
Savage is a fraud. He doesn't know the matchup.
Wow. I appreciate you for co-starring in today's feature film. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And unlike this is the comment and subscribe.
And peace. Oh my goodness. How the fuck do I end the broadcast?
What you know, man? You can just hold the PS button.
I know. I don't